We are live.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Sorry we're a minute late. We've had some technical difficulties that Kevin solved for us. So that was kind of nice. Let me get the camera here all straight.
Yeah, basically, difficulties is that reception here sucks for us. Somehow Kevin has like a very good reception, but we all don't have it.
And they've throttled our Verizon, so that kind of sucks. Can you guys hear everybody okay? So you guys, hello everybody. I don't want to go through all the names. We do see Tom and Faye on there. Tom and Faye.
Hey, what's up?
We got our new shirts on. So for those of you who don't remember or don't know, you might remember in our Baja series that we went down Mexico 5, and it was a complete nightmare. So Tom and Faye, in what's the word I'm looking for? To commemorate that experience, they made these shirts. So check them out. There's our RV with the big 4-wheel drives. Thank you, Tom and Faye.
Off-roading RV.
Off-roading RV, yeah. So that was awesome.
And yeah, it's like everyone saying hello, and we're all here to get the gang is back together. Absolutely.
Yeah, so just quick, we are here at the Sun and Fun Expo Center where the RV thing is going to take place in just a couple of weeks, and we're just hashing out the last minute details. And so we're here with Kevin and Laura from Vegan RV to make sure that this thing happens. So hello.
No sun and all fun.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's not exactly sun and fun right now. It is literally just fun. So,
okay, John Roberts, like California, now in San Antonio on the way to the RV thing or bus.
Woohoo!
Awesome. And I just have
John
to
and
say,
Julie Fort.
I know actually Bob and Diane Jensen are here. Actually, they're in Mexico already, in San Carlos.
Oh, really? They're already in San Carlos?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And you guys have enough internet that you can get online?
And guess what I'm trying today? Actually, they gave me this bottle of wine. It's called the Calling, as you can see, from the Russian River.
From Bob and Diane?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So thank you. Love it.
Everybody has a drink. I don't have anything to drink. I'm gonna do water, I guess. How's everybody doing? How was Christmas?
Yeah, man.
Christmas?
Holidays. I got the holiday nog.
Do you got the nog going? You got the almond milk nog. No, I wasn't a big fan. It was okay. I'm just not a huge
not
fan.
a big eggnog fan.
Yeah, I'm not a big eggnog fan regardless of.
Stay off the screen then.
I know.
Everybody just said it.
Nancy McIntosh says, I wish I was going. I got water balloons to take with me, and I can't go. See, just teasing us. But we actually have water balloons with us. And instead of me having an actual water gun, I have a balloon slingshot or launcher, however you want to call it. So join me, people with no guns, water guns, for the water balloons.
I can't believe you're not going with a water gun. Brenda Costi, so glad it's over. See, I'm not the only one that's not a big Christmas fan.
I know. There's more Grinch out
I'm
there,
the big Grinch. Joe Summers, we're in Lakeland now. Do you live here, Joe, or you mean you're staying here? Where are you in Lakeland?
And our RV journeys that's are in the house in Victoria, BC, Canada. Just 10 more big sleeps until they fly back to Florida.
What is that?
We don't know what that is, people.
Is that your horn?
Is that my horn shorting out?
But it's not.
Yes.
I think it is. What's funny is it hasn't worked for a week.
Yeah!
Always in the life, people. Always in something in the life. Happens something in the life. It's just so weird. Stop. It stopped.
That's crazy. The horn hasn't worked.
Like, literally has not worked. Paul has tried to hung several times already, and it just doesn't work.
Of course, the RV might be on fire right now.
Right.
So, well, you guys are.
Yeah, you need to check it just to make sure we're okay.
It's a 7-day delay on the horn.
Okay, so it's like I see Chris Belofado and 8 is here too. It's like a lot of the new face, our new neighborhood.
Can you all hear that?
Heck? Can you hear that? my goodness. It's like, stop it, Paul.
It's so sad.
I'm not sure like if he's
Doing it on
doing
purpose
that
or
now.
not.
Our new neighborhood. Actually, Pam and Jim, they won $730 at the casino. Oh,
Woohoo.
awesome. It's always nice when you stay in the RV and actually win. Like this guy did in Washington. He actually won like over $300. It's like, Paul and I, we have never won anything. And we actually do play our $5 or $10 bucks that they gave you for play when you go and sign up, but we have never really won anything.
Laura won some.
Uh-huh.
So we stayed at the Miccosukee Casino our first year
Oh.
down,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they give you $30 of free play.
Yeah.
that's pretty
and
good. $30.
I lost everything.
I had like 60 something dollars at the end of it.
Who's the one who told us to play? Who told you to play the
Oh,
Michael Jackson?
it was Brandon and Corinza said to play the Michael Jackson slot
Yeah.
machine.
That was
Really?
a-
That
yeah.
specific one?
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
play the Michael Jackson one. She played it $60. She was like, "I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's go back." So
So
Well,
then
now
just-
I have the tip. So when I go, we head down
Michael
that way.
Jackson.
Now
Yep.
Michael Jackson.
the Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
So now you guys know. It's like that one is in the
Miccosukee.
Homestead, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Homestead town going towards the Keys. Like if you go to the Keys, it's like a place to stay for free.
It was
So-
on fire.
No way.
Yeah.
What's on fire?
Yeah. Yeah, the relay caught fire. The relay shorted out, I guess, because of the rain, and was smoking and caught fire. Burned my freaking hand. Then I ran and grabbed a cutter and cut all the wires.
Whoa.
Oh my
Live
god!
on the air.
Dude, you need to change the name of this so we get like 100,000 viewers. RV almost catches on fire. In
Not
the middle of the
live, but
line.
you need to put like almost in the tiny
In the
letters.
tiny letters.
Yeah.
And then maybe you out there in a bikini. Not you, Paul,
Oh yeah.
cutting the wires.
That will get a lot of
See?
views.
So just so you guys know what just happened here, my horn hadn't worked for a couple of days. It had stopped working, and I assumed that the relay that I use for powering up the air horn was not right. And I guess the water must have dripped into it right now. When I got there, it was smoking and catching fire. I had to run back in, grab a pair of wire cutters, and had to cut the wires to the relay. And I burnt my friggin' hand on the relay. But that's
Well,
awesome.
They were literally hearing all this live. It's
Wow,
like,
that's
so-
crazy. So how's everybody else doing? Hopefully your motorhomes aren't burning to the ground. That would have been shitty in the middle of the night.
Well, we'll have heard it.
I wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have heard
Yeah.
Red
of course
Moon
you
RV
can.
was like better now than at 3 a.m.
that. Mhm.
Totally.
Can you smell it?
No.
You can't smell it? Must be just, oh no, it's my hand. I go wash my hand.
That was awesome.
It's like our RV journeys is like just know that we knew you were hot stuff, Paul.
Woohoo!
Drama, Pensacola rules. Never a dull moment, Chris. Stu Mayer, that was awesome. Ha ha ha! Oh my god! Oh
So,
my god! Well, I guess we just dodged a big one right there. Like,
Yeah. Or imagine if we had walked away from the RV and went out somewhere.
Oh,
Well, we just went out for dinner.
We were
That
just
will
out
have
for dinner.
happened
While we were
we're
out for dinner.
out for
Yeah.
dinner.
Ozzy, you almost became fricasseed cat.
Oh, that's
That
such
would've been
a
bad.
sad thought
I know.
for you to even say.
That's what pets. Future sadness.
Present happiness.
So, anyways, with that, let's continue. Happy New Year, everyone. We won't see you guys before the New Year. This is the last Saturday live of the last Saturday of the last Saturday live of the last
It's
one
the
of
last
the year.
of the
Yeah,
last
the one.
Saturday.
Yeah, the last of the last Saturdays.
last of the decade.
Yeah, the last of the
Oh my
decade.
God.
Wow,
Man,
Laura.
you
Thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You should have fixed this title.
A
boy.
new decade.
La-
That
last
is,
Saturday live. Come
yeah.
on, that was lame.
No, is that all I said? Yeah, just last Saturday live. Whatever.
Yeah.
Chuck says you need to change your main mechanic. Yeah, the guy's a real just slacker. He doesn't do too much maintenance. I'm very much a reactive mechanic, not an active mechanic. So
Proactive.
yeah, I'm not proactive.
So is this going to be one of the topics talked about at the RV thing?
What?
What?
how to not set your RV on fire using by crappy wiring your horn.
Yeah, don't buy crappy horns and use I probably used a relay that it was not sealed, so that probably was part of it. So I just used a relay that I had in my toolbox. So don't do that, folks. If you use a relay outside of your vehicle, make sure it's a waterproof relay. So yeah. So John is online. I'm not going to say your last name, John, because obviously I got it wrong. And you said it's not John Senesi, so it could only be. So let's
all go through.
Yeah, what do you think it is? If it's not John Senesi,
Senesi.
Yeah, Seensai.
I like Senesi.
Spell it to people again.
S-E-N-E.
No.
How about Senesi?
I have no earthly
I
clue.
guess we're gonna find
Hey,
out.
John.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
It'll be good to see you.
He said yes. What does that mean? Yes, it's Senesi?
Yeah,
Or
yes,
Senesi?
which one?
Or
Yes, which one? Spell it out for us.
Senesi. Is it okay? Hold on. Is it Senesi?
CNC?
Senesi?
Like CNC Music Factory?
CNC Music Factory. So, anyways, let's get started. Yes.
Silent.
So,
Doug says you guys must be having nice weather. We are freezing in Vegas. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's raining.
it's pouring rain
still
right now.
raining.
It's been pretty much raining on and off every day since we got here on December 15th. So, for the last 2 weeks, it's been raining almost every day. We got a little blast of sunshine this afternoon when Tom and Faye visited, and that's about it. Yeah.
She's like, they're like, oh, this is so nice where you are. Well, we were so rainy. It literally was the 5 minutes of sun is when they were here.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's still.
But I will
great.
say it has been warm. Like it is warm out. It's not like it's cold, so that's nice. But anybody have any questions? Make sure you put them all in caps, and we will get to those as much as we can. Somebody said, "What do your shirts say?"
-10 in Saskatchewan right now.
Yeah, Saskatchewan's not a
I
fun
think
place in
I
the winter.
had heard like once it gets to a certain point, it all feels the same.
Yeah, no.
I don't
that's
know
not true.
if that's true. I'm saying it's like
Trust-
I have never been in that situation, but I have heard from other people that once it gets to below X amount, it all feels the same.
You know the difference between 60 degrees and 30 degrees, right? That's horrible. Imagine going from -10 to -40.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's the same
I
thing.
don't know.
No, it's much horrible. It's really bad.
It's much horrible.
It's much horrible.
New
For
t-shirt.
Valor,
Yeah. So the t-shirts, for those of you who came in late, were made by our good friends Tom and Faye, and it's to
RV
celebrate
Wandering.
RV Wandering. They're on here tonight, and it was to commemorate our trip down Mexico 5, which was like off-roading, and so these are our off-roading RVs. So that's what this is all about. Karen says, "How's the campground look for the RV thing?" The campground is cool. So it's a lot of it's big. It's a ginormous spot. So there's going to be some walking. You better make sure you have your bicycles. Maybe some people are going to be driving just to go from their RVs to get to where the stage is. Some people will probably be in cars, but if you've got a bicycle, you'll be fine. Lots of, I guess they're Southern oak, right? Or are they what kind of?
Live
They're
oak, probably.
what that?
Live oak?
Live oak, yeah, live oak. I thought all oaks were
Whispering
just live
pines.
oaks. Live oak trees with a
Maple-
lot of
maple
the
pines.
moss. What you would
Maple
typically
pines.
see in Florida. It's really pretty cool. Little tiny stage. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to have a lot of fun.
okay, I have a question from our new neighborhood, Tom and Jim. How are the yoga preparations going?
We got our yoga outfits today.
Today we actually
Oh
went.
my God,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Wait until you see.
It's gonna look good. These two guys are gonna look amazing.
Does anybody know of any package enhancements that we can borrow?
Yes, we're going to need some stuffing.
Growers, not
So,
showers.
Ralph should have had
2020.
shirts made for the RV thing. First year, here's why we didn't have shirts for the RV thing, and we may have a couple of samples made so that you can order them after the event. It's first event. It's so hard to know sizes. Like how many women's do you have? How many men's do you have? How many small, medium, large, XL, all that kind of stuff. And there's not enough money in an event this small to order way too many shirts and then just try to break even on shirts. So we just couldn't couldn't do that. What are the hotels people are staying at? I don't know. There's a lot of hotels in the area in Lakeland. Lakeland's a pretty big city, so there's a lot of hotels around here. I would say they're all within. There's quite a few within about 10 miles.
John.
Yeah,
Senesi,
John.
Sinisi.
Senesi.
John, I think they're saying at the hotel, and he was saying, I think the closest one with good rates is La Quinta. Just like John put in the comments, or something like that. He said that it was pretty affordable and fairly close to here.
Lance says Paul and Kevin in biker shorts. It's worse than that, dude.
Oh boy, it's better than biker shorts.
Much better than that.
Yeah.
Seeking Serenity, that's close. Camel toe much. That'll be probably yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably unavoidable.
Yeah.
So somebody is asking, is the schedule set for the seminars? It's not. It's on the website. It says can change up until
the day of,
the hour of.
Yeah, because here's what's happening. We're still waiting on certain people to get back to us on confirming, and we're really, really close. But there's going to be one, we think, major change that's going to happen with a gentleman that, well, we know he's going to do it, right? We just don't know the time, so we may have to do that. So we're going to have a gentleman here to teach us foraging. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So he's lived in the area for a long time, and Laura and I did one of his walks 3 years ago. His name's Green Dean. Man, it's so much fun. You just walk down, and he can show you all the things that you can just like pick up and eat.
Right.
So, should be awesome.
If the apocalypse comes and all the food stores are gone, he's going to show you what you can go and just scrounge out of the neighborhood,
or if you're just on a hike,
or if you're on a hike,
it's cool to know.
It is cool to know, and what you shouldn't eat. More importantly,
yeah, definitely.
If you guys have seen Into the Wild, you guys know that you should know what to eat or not to eat.
Right. So that's really exciting. I'm really excited, but we haven't locked down a specific time yet. So as soon as we get that, that's going to change the last day a little bit. But for the most part, everything is set.
Okay, Brian says, are the webcams of the RV thing gonna happen?
I don't think they are.
It's just too hard to stream. That kind of stuff is not easy, folks. So to get a whole event caught on live stream is just not a super simple thing to do. The bandwidth isn't here. It's just not a possible thing.
And there's only a couple of us really doing stuff, like running the thing.
Right.
And I'm not going to have the spare time.
Right. We don't have a full crew here where we can have people on cams all the time to be able to do that and constantly be checking it. So we will be checking in, doing some live streams from the event.
Right.
But as far as having webcams that are streaming everything, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Sorry, Brian.
Okay, Yoko and David Light, are there any plans for you guys to change your RV to either a newer one or a diesel model? We talk about it, but we have not.
Are airplanes diesel?
What's that?
Are airplanes diesel?
I guess
they're jet fuel, right?
Yeah, jet fuel. So
are boats diesel?
There are diesel boats.
Hey,
there are diesel boats.
Hey.
I really have absolutely no desire to have a diesel pusher. I just do not see the need for it.
I do, just for one reason.
So you can bring all your shit with us.
We can carry all the toys with no weight problems. But that will be my only, literally my only reason.
Okay, Craig.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I need my boat, my Camaro, my Harley Davidson, and
no, I'm just talking about the smaller stuff, not the big stuff. The smaller stuff.
Maybe you just need to start smoking weed,
The only thing a diesel gives you is the ability to carry more stuff, and I don't want to carry any more stuff. I want to get rid of it. I want to have 2 t-shirts, a pair of shoes, a couple pairs of shorts, and that's it. Flip-flops. That's all I want to have.
And now, after wearing yoga pants,
I want to just be a beach bum.
There needs to be guy yoga pants, man.
Oh, I know. We're gonna have to create some guy yoga pants.
Comfortable.
Well, but I did see some guys in not Yellowstone. Where did we go?
Oh, we were in Sequoia. I think
the other one. No, the other one.
Yosemite.
We were in Yosemite, and there was 4 guys all in yoga type pants, like Lululemons or something. And I was like, no way.
Lululemon has men's.
Yeah, they have men's.
Yeah, I can't wear them in
But
public.
dude, they're so they're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
Oh my god.
And they're sexy too.
Yeah.
Like they're just, I feel sexy when I'm wearing them.
Yes.
So that's the plus.
We're just gonna have to play I Touch Myself while we're doing yoga.
Doug says you need it for 1 million miles. That's the thing I always hear about diesel pushers. They'll go 1 million miles. Nobody drives their coach 1 million miles. Nobody's going to have it that long. I mean, and then there's going to be one person on here that says I've driven mine 1.5 million, but why would you keep a coach for 1 million miles? The chassis and motor might do 1 million miles, but the box will not do 1 million miles. It'll just be trashed by then. So yeah, I don't want to do that.
Ralph Fairbanks, how could Paul possibly part with his shoe collection?
I really have parted with a lot of it.
The majority, I would say, yeah, half
The majority.
of
I only probably have 8 or 10 pairs of shoes now.
it. Sure.
I think so. I don't think I have more than that. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know about that.
Now, see, somebody said just wear spandex. I was a child of the 80s. I did wear spandex in the 80s, and I will say, yes, they were comfortable. They're just like yoga pants.
It was
pretty
funny
much, yeah.
today.
No, but
that
I don't think yoga pants are or
spandex.
spandex are as comfortable as yoga pants. Dude, yoga pants are like next level.
Like today, Kevin was
It
trying on the
feels
yoga
so-
pants, and
Dude.
this is Kevin after like he was trying them. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so. He just kept doing this.
He
This
kept
is
touching
so
himself.
good.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
in
I
the
mean, I
store.
do that with just normal shorts on. So I mean, just ask Laura.
And
Just normal thing.
Yeah.
I
Like,
wish we
it's
had-
so
Keep
good.
rubbing.
I wish we had the camera rolling when we walked out of the men's dressing room wearing yoga pants. If you could have seen the faces on the people in the store, it was priceless. It
Or
was
if you
just
could have
absolutely
seen our
priceless.
faces, we just had the biggest grins on our faces.
It was awesome.
They're so good. So
Happy
good.
days. Are you guys gonna stay in Florida after the event? And somebody said it's like
For a little while.
How long are we gonna stay in Florida? We don't have a timeline. He's like, we really don't have a timeline, so but we're gonna stay longer, yes.
So Pensacola Rules brought up a good counterpoint to the diesel. Diesel's horns don't catch on fire. So I mean, I'm just saying, if you don't want your rig to catch on fire, go for a diesel.
Do we really want to go there? So what you folks with diesel pushers are saying, they never break. Ever.
I've never seen
And
one
when
in
they
the
break,
shop.
they're so cheap to fix.
Yeah, really.
They're so inexpensive to fix. I drove tractor trailer, guys. I know what it costs to maintain a diesel. Yes, they will go 1 million miles, but getting an oil change is $600 to $800 because you got to do the air dryers and all that kind of stuff. And then
Ooh.
there's all that extra thing that you don't think about. I changed the oil in this thing for $60. $60. Change the oil, and I do it myself in 15 minutes. It really is so fast and quick. Especially now I did get the thing on there.
So for $70, I roll into Walmart and they just change it for me. So for
Right.
$10,
Right.
I don't
Right.
have to do anything.
That including oil. They'll do it for $70.
$100. Yep. Yeah.
For $100.
No, for 70.
70. All right.
I'm at 100%. So
I don't want anybody touching my coach. If the coach burns to the ground, I want to know that I did it.
You're the responsible one.
I'm responsible for burning it to the ground.
I'm touching your coach. So Ed,
He's still in California. Holy crap.
how are you
Ed.
gonna make it, Ed?
Ed, you gotta get your key in the ignition, buddy. Let's get over here.
So he wants to know, do you want any wines? California wines.
California.
Wait, do you? It's not even a question. Yes, Ed. Hook it up.
I know he likes Tobin James, I think. Like if there is something handy, bring it here.
Pensacola Rules. Say hi to your mom. Is she here?
Yeah, your mom's here. She said it was nice.
Hey, Mom.
She said it was nice in London. What does
Not
that mean?
nice in Canada. That
Yeah.
could mean that it's 30
That's
degrees.
what I was like. She
And
needs
that
to
there's
elaborate on
no
nice.
snow on the ground.
30
Yes.
degrees Fahrenheit because for her it's Celsius.
Yeah,
So it will be
Celsius.
about 0.
So it's probably 10 degrees there. So Mom, give us a rundown. Sun, temperature, all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God! Ed said 500-mile days.
Woohoo! 500-mile
Oh my
days.
God.
Get some.
You're cutting it close.
He's going to
buddy.
get Dorindy behind the wheel and he's going to be popping that road pills. Wow, lit up.
Carly's gonna be driving.
Yeah.
Aww. What are you doing for New Year's Eve? We actually are spending it with friends with Casey and Craig. How do you like
Yes!
that?
Yes.
Are Casey and Craig on tonight?
Yeah, I think
Are they?
Casey's on here.
Is she?
I don't know. Let me see.
We're gonna call you Casey until you change that, because we get confused.
Everybody does.
Kelly and Craig.
Mom, you're not helping. My mom says, son, doors open outside with just a sweater. You came to Las Vegas in the middle of the winter and wore shorts and a t-shirt when it was 40 degrees out.
When it was snowing.
And
There was
snowing.
snow
Yeah,
out,
you were in shorts. So outside in a sweater, that doesn't tell us anything. We need temps.
Okay, Chris and Brenda Mills. Any plans on going to Disney during the RV thing? At night at Disney Springs will be fun.
Yeah, not
no,
during.
Since we're gonna have live music happen and everything, I don't think we're gonna have the time or want to go towards Disney Springs.
Right.
We already been there twice ourselves,
Right.
hang out a little bit.
But we'd be up
it's
for it
beautiful.
after, maybe. Like, we're gonna stay
No.
for at
There's
least.
so much that you...
I would say there's so much
There's
stuff
so much
that we
stuff we're
like.
gonna
There's
be-
a Tampa RV
yeah.
show, and it's like
We're doing the Tampa RV show and all that kind of
make
stuff.
Promises so you can.
But at some point, we're
And
gonna
then
be
you
going
have
back.
other obligations
Yeah.
after that.
We are gonna be here at the Sun and Fun Expo Center at the campground here until the when? When do we switch over to the other campground?
I don't know. Nobody's that's...
I shall look.
We don't have anything more.
The
I
20th.
won't tell you.
Yeah, until the 20th. We're here until the 20th.
Oh, yes.
So we're
Yeah.
here.
That's right.
We're
Yeah.
here when from the 15th to the 20th. We're still going to be here. So for those of you who are going to stay longer and hang out, we'll be able to party a little bit and have some campfires at night. But we are going to be going to the Tampa RV show. We're not going to be here every single day. But yeah, to slide in time at Disney Springs, that's going to be tough. And I'd love to do that, but we've already done it a couple times. And I'd love to do it again.
Cynthia, 38 degrees in El Cajon, California, in the San Diego area. That's pretty chilly over there.
That could be Celsius.
Dougie D, is Jimmy Buffett showing up? A guy who knows how to play a Jimmy Buffett song is showing up.
There you go.
Yes,
So-
he's going to show up.
Is that
But
close enough?
Jimmy Buffett is about $1 million to book, so we would have had to charge about $2,500 a piece for everybody to come. So yeah, that wouldn't have worked
It
out.
didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work out. I thought about it, but it's the best we could do.
So John asked, what was it like for us to see each other again?
It was like slow
It was-
motion, I think, for you guys.
We were running back to the RV to lock ourselves in, and they just kept coming.
Actually, when we arrived to the campground where they were in, where they were gonna meet, the girl, what did the girl say? Like the check-in office? She's
So
in
we
another
were at
planet.
a county campground, and I told
Yes.
the lady up front at registration, I was like, hey, when my buddy Paul Sharon shows up, tell him that this is a Florida resident only campground and to ask for his ID.
Yeah, and
Well,
she did. She was very
Well,
convincing.
the funny thing is that us driving in, even before actually stopping to the office, we saw them. We saw their RV and their car,
Yeah.
so we knew they were there. And then you went and checked in.
Yeah, and she said, "Yeah, this is for Florida residents only." I said, "That's weird. Unless my buddy over there recently got a Florida driver's license, I think you're pulling my leg." And she just started to laugh, and she couldn't hold it. She goes, "Yeah, he wanted me to screw with you," but she was very convincing. She did a good. She did a good
That's
job.
awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it was awesome. Like they pulled in, and I kept staring out the window, waiting on them to show up.
Oh, please.
I did. I was like, okay, it's 3 hours from where they're at, so it's probably like 6 hours from the time they left is when they'll show up. And then you guys were
Yeah,
early.
because remember we take the back road, so
Yeah.
it always takes
Yeah.
twice as long. to get there.
Lawrence says he hates Jimmy Buffett. How can you hate Jimmy Buffett? I don't know the man personally. I like a little bit of his music. I've changed a lot of my musical tastes. I would have told you when I was 24, I would have said, yeah, Jimmy Buffett's a little soft, but now he's all right. Harm. We have Harm from the Netherlands, and he says it's 31 degrees in the Netherlands. Wow.
Tampa might have some good New Year's parties going on. I'm sure
Yes.
everywhere there's good.
We
parties.
are going to be heading to Tampa for New Year's Eve, but we don't know what we're doing yet.
Our RV Jordan is 48 degrees Fahrenheit in Victoria, BC. That's actually pretty warm.
Yeah,
like for
not
that
bad.
north. Yeah.
Not bad. John Chalker from Waterbury, Connecticut.
Have you run over any more
Yeah,
railroad
no,
ties?
we have not run over any more railroad
Okay.
ties that have banged up our gas tank. But I will tell you that I get a little butt pucker every time we go over a railroad track now.
And we have done a few.
Yeah. And we've done a few. Every time it's like, so I'm trying not to get that reaction anymore. But yeah, that has been happening.
Okay, Joe Summers, how early can we check in?
So
look at the RV Thing website.
Yeah, it's on the RV Thing website, and you're going to be getting emails. You guys got one this morning, right? Is that when I sent it out?
Yes.
But you'll get some as you go on. But if you go onto the RV Thing website, look at the registration or look at the schedule, and it'll tell you. But on the 11th, the earliest is 10 a.m. and registration will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. ish. Don't arrive after like 8 p.m. ish because then you're going to be a pain in our ass. So between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. gives 8 hours. It gives the time for us to check in. We now have 112 rigs, folks. We have almost 220 people, which is amazing.
Man.
That's amazing.
And
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
We
sure
have
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
nine adventurous signals joining us as well, which is very, very cool. We have some van lifers, we have some TTs, we have some gassers, we have some DPs, we have a little bit of everything. It's gonna be awesome.
Some what?
DPs.
Diesel pushers.
Diesel pushers. You dirty.
Dirt Moon RV, will there be amazing fires like you had in Quartzsite last year?
There will not be amazing fires. There will be some. That's another thing. If you're coming, bring firewood.
Yeah, I mean, we accept firewood donations for the people coming. But I think it's going to be more like an after hours once we are done with the day and chill, and also we can go and do a fire.
Right.
And
we're not hanging out at the stage anymore.
Yes.
Before everyone, like the last hour of the night or something like that, we'll do a fire. They have a great fire pit, so we will do some of that stuff.
Bubba and Tom's Excellent Adventures are on the way to the RV thing. Wilcox, Arizona. It's 25 tonight.
Wow.
Oh, chilly.
Keep those windows open.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to keep some airflow through the coach.
Maybe it's 25 Celsius. You never know.
25
Never know.
Celsius.
No, I don't think so.
William Terry, again, on the RV Thing t-shirts. Just the first year, folks, too hard to guess what combination of shirts we need and to buy 200 shirts and then have 50 people buy them is a little bit brutal. Yeah. We're not making any money on this event. Trust me, it's not one of those things. So maybe next year we'll talk about it. We will have stickers here. Everybody who shows up will have an RV Thing sticker in your welcome pack. And then you'll be able to buy extras if you want, and there'll be a couple of bucks. So.
Yeah, and if you bring a T-shirt, you can just stick a sticker on it.
Yes.
You will have
bring
RV
a white
thing.
T-shirt, put a sticker on it. RV Thing.
Yeah,
it's a T-shirt. RV Thing T-shirt.
You got it.
That's a good
idea. In fact, here we go. Why don't we put it out there? I'll give a prize for anybody that creates their own RV Thing T-shirt. I'm going to pick the best one. And I'll give you something.
There you go.
How about that?
What are you going to give them?
It's a surprise.
1 million
pesos.
That's $100,000.
I know. So not that.
Should we print out our tickets, or can we use the tickets on the phone? Use the e-tickets on the phone, guys. You don't have to print them out. Save a tree. You don't have to do that. And then we'll be able to check you in once you get here. We're going to do an e-check-in as well through either a laptop or one of our phones. So yeah, you don't have to worry about printing them out as long as we know that you're here. If you've got your confirmation number, maybe have that handy. But yeah, if you've got your phone, you've got your confirmation in there.
Pensacola rules: no burning skulls in the fire.
I don't know where my burning skull is.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, Lori probably threw it out.
So as far as firewood,
I cannot confirm.
I think Florida is a state where you cannot bring in outside firewood.
Right.
So if you are only buy your firewood when you're in Florida.
Right.
Don't bring it from other states.
There's no firewood in Florida that's going to burn.
Any state?
Huh?
I think that's a rule from every state.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Well,
Lorena
pretty much.
says,
it's not a good idea
It's not a good idea to do it.
To transfer bugs from one day, and we've done it as well. Everybody has done it. Anybody says they don't. There's only 2 people that say that haven't taken firewood from state to state. People that lie about it and people that did it.
Yeah.
So. And in Florida, no wood here is going to burn. Everything's soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
Everything soaking wet.
A tie-dye station. Well, why don't you come here and run it?
I don't even know.
Hello from Don and
Set up
Jean.
whatever you want.
Yeah. Come on down.
White yoga
down
pants. No white yoga
Yes.
pants. No. I don't think we need that. We're still, I don't know if mine are going to survive the whole thing, so we'll see.
I'll have to cover you up. I'll cover the hole if it happens.
Jose from over on the other side of Orlando. Hey, look, Jose, I'm waving out the window. Can you see us? He's over there. He's over on that side. In Orlando.
How long will it take to commute to the RV show? Depends on how fast you drive.
Yeah, it's 25 miles. So from here, about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
because
That's probably
traffic
like
sucks.
45 minutes.
It's
yeah.
Florida. Everybody here drives 45 miles an hour.
Well, there's a lot of back roads to get to
Right.
like an
Right.
interstate, so
Right.
it's not just going to be 65 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Right.
we have noticed a lot of left
Oh my
laners
God.
drivers. Like they're not passing, but everybody loves to drive. on
Good
the
job,
left.
Ozzy.
Why do you have to get me started?
I know.
So many
It's
left
amazing.
lane drivers. They make me nuts. We actually drove here from Orlando the other day in the right lane. We're passing people like it was going out of style. It was awesome.
Georgiana said, "Wish that they could be here, be there." It's the RV thing.
Oh.
Georgiana, I wish we'd met you when we went through Texas. I know we blew right by your house. I honked, but my horn wasn't working.
Literally, he has
Yeah.
been trying to honk that horn like for a long time. And he can't.
I'm telling you, it's on like a 7-day delay.
Retiring from normal from Lake Havasu, heading to Las Vegas for New Year's. Any recommendations? Stay off the strip. Don't try and move around. If you're on one side of the strip during New Year's, you cannot get to the other side of the strip. It's not going to happen. It's an absolute zoo. But you should do, if you've never done it, you should go onto the strip one time for New Year's Eve. It's the closest thing you'll get to like Times Square or something like that. It's absolute mayhem. Doug says, don't dye your hair blue. God, I was thinking about doing that too.
I was going to do that.
Well, we'll be right here.
Pensacola Roo's BYO t-shirt. Bring your own t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decorate it. I'm telling you, I'll give something away.
Well, Kevin had an idea. I think it was a pretty good idea because there is the sublimation. So you can actually just kind of like basically get the decals or the design and you just bring your own t-shirt and it's just like put in there.
Right. You realize we have like 10 days before this. We're not going to get any of that stuff here in 10 days.
Well, it can be like
She
not
thinks
that promise, more like if we can make it.
I am not the David Copperfield of t-shirts.
I know you are.
We'll look into it.
We'll still look into it because
Yeah.
we have a small window of opportunity. So we'll
If
see.
we make it happen, Paul will send out an email.
Dawn says we need to go to the Everglades. Fantastic experience. Used to live there. Oh, lived by there. I thought you lived in the Everglades. I was going to say, were you one of those swamp people? The
Yeah.
Everglades are amazing.
Oh,
We-
they're
we have
awesome.
been
We've been through there.
around there.
A couple
And somebody
times. It's
told
amazing.
me that from there's a tour from Colors and Minot. They said that, like in that area that they take you through the swamps, but then into the ocean, and you can see first alligators, but then you will see dolphins.
Yeah.
And then they bring you back
Into the
and-
brackish water.
Yeah. So
That's
that
cool.
will be cool to see.
It's cool, except for Collier Seminole campground.
Oh, full of mosquitoes. When we were there, it was like,
so
oh.
bad.
Is alcohol allowed at the RV thing? Absolutely.
Not.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. It's like
It's going to be BYOB. We are going to have some here for donation because we can't sell alcohol here, but we'll have some beer and stuff, I think. Maybe some sodas and stuff. But yeah, we can't sell that stuff here. But again, the first year, folks, I apologize, but it just, we honestly thought there was going to be 50 rigs, 50, 60 rigs. We didn't think
We thought it was going to be like a meetup.
like a big
more
meetup.
than
And then
anything.
it's just turned into a pretty decent size event with close to 250 people.
That it's awesome.
Which is really awesome, and we're honored to that this has happened. So it's really a cool thing, and we'll see if we go into a second year, we'll have more of this stuff in play. So yes, but bring your own, absolutely.
Thank you, Larry. It says more likes are 266 watching and only 60 likes. Thank you so much, Larry. So if you like the video or something like that, just put thumbs up, like the video. That will be awesome. New Nomadic, any recommendations for a water gun? Neon flashing.
One that shoots water.
Yeah, I would just get the most volume possible. So Amazon is probably your best bet. Tom and Faye were looking for them today, and I don't know if they found them. Did you guys find your water guns, Tom and Faye? Are you still on? But they said they couldn't find them at Walmart. We saw them at Target, and like the most expensive water gun you can buy is like, I don't know, $15-20. So I'm gonna find one on Amazon that can shoot fire hose type volume.
I'm actually renting a fire truck.
That's your water gun.
Just park out
Here's the
here.
hose.
Yep.
Just,
Who wants to drink from the water? UHF. Who's with me?
It's like
And Tom, down the road we go. Yes. Tom is in. Where I lost it. They're in
Ocala.
Ocala and waiting to get there here
Yeah.
today.
They got there today.
Oh, got there today. Cool.
Hey, Collins, I'm off to London for New Year's Eve. Woohoo!
Fancy.
Inviting us or what? Don, and Kevin are here.
Will all of you be at the Tampa RV show? If yes, what dates? We'll be there a couple of dates, but what day are you back, Kevin?
I don't know.
You were back on the 17th, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm back on the Friday.
On the Friday. So we will be there Saturday for sure.
No, we're gonna be there 2 days. It's like probably we'll be there with these guys on Saturday, but we're gonna probably go on the
Thursday or Friday.
or Friday, one of
All
those
right.
2 days.
But we'll all be there together on the Saturday, the 20th. You guys are going, right? You guys wanted to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll all be there on the 20th. So
save $1, buy your ticket early.
Yeah.
Online. $11 versus $12.
Is that right? Woohoo! And so
$8 for parking. Unless somebody wants to donate the rig and we all go together, it's $12 per RV.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we
can
like
put
30
60,
people.
70 people in an RV.
What do you mean? Like you can actually park your RV just for the day?
Yeah.
So we can all just like get
Everybody get in.
Oh, we'll drive.
That would be awesome. Just
With
like
the slides out.
With the slides out, go down the road with the
Yeah, we're
slides
gonna
out.
need the room.
Yeah.
instead
Yeah,
of,
We'll
like,
just put wide load on the back of it.
Right.
That's cool. That's all you need to do,
Right.
right?
oversized vehicle.
Yeah,
And so
oversized
we
vehicle.
can probably get like at least 20 or 30 back in the bedroom, at least 30 or 40 up in here, and 4 or 5 up for yeah.
Instead
I
of
mean,
a
if
clown
we put-
car.
Yeah.
If we put people together like Legos,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
can snap people together. You know,
Exactly.
I think
So
we fit more.
if you guys want on Saturday, we can fit 60, 70 people in the RV and we're going to go to the Tampa RV show. Don't do that.
Because
We're
it's
not
so
gonna.
sad. I don't think Tampa is ready for Kevin. Like dangerous. But yeah, we're gonna be inside a clown car, the clown RV. Tickets are empty with nearly a year past. How has the year been without the Vegas business? I have to say, in my
Broke.
point of view, is like I used to do only like the more paperwork part of it, the administration and the payroll and the accounting and the kind of stuff. So my side is like just paperwork is less. But besides that, for me personally, was not a huge change. Now for Paul, that he was in charge of operations, he's the one that handled basically the people. And you guys that have been managers or business owners, you know that's a big task. I think he's the one that got the relief.
Yeah. Herding is herding cats. So I don't, yeah. I don't know. I guess I feel a little bit less stressed, but then now I'm really stressed because I don't know what I'm going to do when I grow up. So we'll have to figure that stuff out. But a lot less stressful, I think. So. Yeah.
WT Weather can make this year or the RV thing. It's like already planning for the RV thing 2.0 though. Woohoo! It's like RV thing 2.0 probably is going to be West Coast. So West Coasters, get ready for us.
I think we're actually going to call it the RV thing XP.
XP.
Like,
RV experience.
No,
Oh.
XP like Windows.
Oh.
That's XP.
Which
We
one
have
was
the-
first,
this-
Vista or XP?
XP was first.
We have a new UK watcher, Snobby Scrap Picker. Says they're new to the channel. We seem awesome. We're not really that awesome. But they're from the UK. Have we ever been to England? I have not. Have you been to England?
Not England, no.
France. You were really close, but not
I
quite.
was close, but not
You guys?
there.
You ever
Yeah.
been to England? You've been to England? Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Cool. Where'd you go?
To London
All right. Of course.
and then Dover to go over to France.
All right. Cool. Have you been?
No.
Oh, so Kevin and I have not. The girls have been. They're more
Well, no,
world
I
travelers.
have not been.
Oh, you have not been. Sorry. It was just
So 3-1. We
so
win.
3-1. We win. Laura's the loser.
Yep.
She's the winner.
Hey,
She
she's been
wins.
voted
She's the
off the
winner.
RV.
She's
I'm
been
the
voted
loser
off.
that's been to London Bridge.
Exactly. I've been to the London
We have
Bridge.
been to London
in Lake
Havasu.
No, that's awesome. She is a world traveler. So both these guys now. So they've been to Thailand. They've been to Bali. They've been to who knows where.
Mexico.
Mexico,
China,
China.
Yeah, that's true. We have been to
to
China.
Canada.
Canada.
Dawn said she knows we don't
Mexico.
plan, but are we going to do Florida or did you say Florida or Arizona next year? No, it'll be Southwest somewhere.
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, most likely Arizona, because people don't seem to like California too much when it comes to RVing. But I've never had.
Well, there's no
RVing
good,
issues, but there's no good
spaces.
large spaces. Yeah.
And the gas
So
is
it will be
expensive.
Arizona, and yes, and gas is ridiculous. So yes, Arizona.
Pensacola Rule says Kevin, RV Village. But I don't know why.
Our village. That's
Our Village.
Karen says, if we're staying at a hotel, would there be food available to get through the day? Unfortunately, no. That's
What's
the
that?
problem.
Here?
If you're staying at a hotel and visiting, like there's no food on site here, we'll make you a sandwich. We've got some salad and we'll throw you an orange or two.
Or hell, if you make something beforehand or you bring it, I'll put it in the RV.
Yeah, if you guys want to, if you bring a sandwich, we can put it in our fridges.
Just make sure it's at least vegetarian.
Yeah, and make two so that you can share one with us. That'd be
Peanut
awesome.
butter and jelly.
Jeff DePoy says, if it rains, will there be cover during the event so we don't have to hibernate in the RV?
No. If it rains, we're gonna do all the classes and stuff in Kevin and Laura's RV.
200 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna have a tent, but that's one of the things that we're working on right now because it's been pretty rainy here, and I think that's probably a given that at some point during the day. So most of the classes will take place in a tent or in a not necessarily an enclosed tent. We're still working on that. It's horribly expensive to do that stuff. So we don't know if it'll have sides yet, but we'll definitely have a roof over our heads so we don't get soaking wet.
Yeah. So Karen English says, get some food trucks. We wish.
Yeah.
You don't understand how expensive that is. They want guarantees.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing. They want guarantees, and we cannot guarantee everybody's going to consume X amount of dollars.
Yeah. And they're looking for like minimum of like thousands of dollars.
Right.
And there's just.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
We were going to do food trucks on our beach night because we wanted to do kind of a beachy thing with the food trucks and all that. And I called one food truck and they go, how many people? And at that time, we had about 150 to 180. Mm-hmm. And he goes, nah. He goes, not unless you can guarantee me. I think they said 4,800. And I'm like, I divided it up by the amount of people. And I'm like, yeah, that's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It's just not going to happen. So the food trucks, especially, think about that. If there's 250 people and everybody spends $20 and you divide that up between 3 or 4 food trucks, it's just not enough for them to drive all the way here and spend more than it's just not. When the guy, as soon as he started saying that to me, I was like, duh, I should know better than that. So
now, with that being said, and this is something that we were discussing today, we went to a very good restaurant today. It's actually a taco place, and they cater. And we're like, how many people were interested on pre-signing, so we know how many people we do have, and cater the beach night, the beach party night, and just bring some food.
Maybe I'll put out an email in the next couple of days to ask that question, see if people can,
or even in the comments, if you're coming, let us know if you will be interested in something like that.
Potlucks. Well, that's the other thing we thought of, but we're like, how can 250 people do a potluck?
And everybody has a different diet too.
Right.
I mean,
we're a pain in the ass when it comes to food.
Vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, paleo, keto,
and
gluten-free.
There's not a lot of room. Like you would definitely have to skip a talk or two just so you could make the food. And then how much do you make?
Right. There's so much going on every single day, so that makes it a little bit tough.
We would love to. It's just like once you get past like 20 RVs, potluck is really tough.
Really hard.
But people can organize their own.
Yeah, if you guys want to, if somebody here wants to, like get 10 people together, hey man,
right,
reach out.
Nancy Patrick said shirts. So we explained them once or twice, but these are our friends Tom and Faye made these for us. These are our Mexico 5 when we drove down Mexico 5, which was like the off-road road from hell going down into Mexico, and we did it with our 3 RVs. They made these shirts to commemorate.
I know you said your t-shirts are from last year Baja, but Jim thinks it's the EM50 from Stripes.
Well, I think that might be the RV. This isn't our RV. I wish it was, but yeah, I think it is the one from Stripes. It would be badass. I'd love that.
I bet Tom could answer that question.
But Tom probably knows where. Probably copyrighted too, Tom. Right now they're on your way to your house to arrest you for making shirts with this thing.
Drive to a different campground. Go!
Quick, go! But yes, I think it is from Stripes.
Doug D, are you doing anything with Battleborn?
No. No. That's the short of it. We'll end it at that. We're the only YouTubers I think that aren't doing anything with Battleborn. Us four. I think we're the only ones that they haven't asked to do anything.
No, we have. There is just
how about getting
there are
pizza
some
delivered?
conditions attached.
Right.
And those conditions attached we don't agree with.
Right.
Let's put it that way. Jeff Dupoy, do you need any volunteers to help out? We totally appreciate you guys volunteering because we have received this comment a lot about you guys wanting to volunteer, and it's amazing to feel that that feel of group and I don't know, friendship to try to help. But we already have some people that already like out of the beginning, they actually friends of ours that they have volunteered to, and they're the ones that are gonna do a lot of the stuff that we have already planned for them. So for the most part, it's already covered, but we might actually ask for help once we're here on things that we never thought about. Maybe we will ask for help.
Right. Tim in San Diego just had a great idea.
Getting pizza delivered.
Well, or pizza delivery might happen with that to follow.
We're still trying.
We'll see. We've got something up our sleeve for that.
Everybody's gonna know there's something going on because we're all like smiling and smirking when we say pizza delivery.
If we can make the pizza delivery happen, that'd be awesome. But he said like a small local independent hot dog vendor or something like that. That would be cool. If we could find a guy that can do vegan and regular hot dogs, and he'd show up for a night. Guy that's got like go drive into town or see, hey, do you know anybody know a local vendor?
A vegan hot dog cart vendor.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's close to here?
He does. He's in downtown Orlando. I could probably get him to come out.
Yeah, ask him. One night.
Yeah.
And it would be on a Monday night, so it's not like he's going to be busy. It's all vegan? You guys
let me get behind Ozzy.
Eat plant-based hot dogs? No, it's not. There's too many chickens. There's too many chickens that they won't eat plant-based. My mom would not eat a plant-based hot dog. She will eat one of those disgusting things filled with who knows what kind of meat in them.
Know.
But she won't. She will not eat a plant-based hot dog.
A Frankenfurter, she'd never know.
Because she thinks all we eat is plants and dirt.
Yeah.
Brian, are the Jacks behaving?
So the Jack
Lemon.
3 Jacks behaved, or I should say 2 Jacks behaved. The third one did not, and we replaced that one. And now I have to send one of those back. So that's another story that I got to try and get that done soon. So, yeah. Dougie D, is this for profit or not? It's really not, especially this first year. Would I like it to be? Sure. Like if we could do an event for profit, where we could donate some back to local charities and stuff. Sure. I mean, that would be awesome.
That's your own charity. We still have to pay bills.
Yeah. So this year, our goal this year is not to come out of pocket anything. So that's why stuff like tents, a tent for 4 days, guys, just so you know, is about $2,200 for 4 days. So those weren't things that I was really counting on. And so, yeah, for us we just want to break even. We just want to get out of this unscathed, and that's it. So really not for profit.
Oh, Bob and 10 Excellent Adventures for food might check in some organizations, non-profits to make money.
Right.
So some non-profits can help out maybe.
Right. Right.
We're 10 days away, so I don't think
it's hard to plan something like that.
At this point, I would not plan on any food being brought in.
Right. Just, don't plan on the food being here. And if it happens, we happen to be able to get something. But I think the local, like a independent food cart guy would be a good idea if we could find one, but we just don't know the area. So pretty tough. My mom says, I'm not the only one who won't eat plant food. You eat almost 90% of the stuff you eat is plant-based. It's just that extra little bit you won't. You're weird, mother.
Yeah, Nancy Patrick says just supply your own food. Pack
Yeah,
a picnic
absolutely.
or pick up something to go. We won't be out in the moonies. It isn't 1,000 trails, LOL. Absolutely. We are literally like so close to Publix and we're so close
Right.
to anything. So
And
it'll be fine.
4 days. Again, if you cannot survive in your RV for 4 days self-sustained, you definitely should be here so that we can teach you how to do that. We can go, probably we could go without shopping for, well, we know at least 2 weeks because we've been out boondocking for 2 weeks. And all the water, the power, all that kind of stuff. So we can go 2 weeks minimum without having to resupply. I would think we could probably go a little bit longer than that with food. So you got to be able to last 4 days. Now I know we do have some folks that are Cynthia. I think I saw her on here earlier. She's coming out in a tent. If you do need help with some storing of some food and things like that, some simple things, Cynthia, just let us know and we'll help you out with that. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Is my mom going to be here? I don't think so, unless she plans on driving down all of a sudden.
Everybody with a clam tent, have them ready at hand.
Yes.
Instead of actually having a big tent,
Yeah.
just everybody with a clam.
Have a whole bunch of clam. We'll do a clam village. We could do that. Our clam will only fit 30 or 40 people, though, so we need several of them.
Randy, do you think you could do this in a Class B? Do this as an RV life or like the RV thing?
Well, you can do the RV thing in a Class B.
Yes.
Sure, absolutely.
We're gonna have
Absolutely.
van lifers and tenting people, so it's like absolutely.
And it's-
And hotelers.
And hotelers.
And
yeah,
hotelers.
sure.
And as far as full-time RV living, absolutely, you can do it in a Class B. It's how bad do you want to do it, and what sacrifices are you willing to make to do the life? Like, it's not as easy in a smaller vehicle because you don't have the room to store other things like, you know, your lawn chairs and all that kind of stuff, and maybe extra tents and things like that. But absolutely, you can do the full-time RVing in a Class B. We have several people that are viewers that do it. A couple that just reached out to us from St. Pete's that are on their way out west. They've been in a Class B for at least as long as we have. Rick and Melanie Roloffs, they've been in a Class B for at least as long as we have been out. So absolutely, it's possible. You guys could do it in a Class B, right?
Do what?
Okay, without
RV.
you maybe without
we can
killing
RV.
each other, could you do a Class B?
Yeah.
Full time.
I think so.
As long as the car is still as
Lori's
long as the
quiet.
car is still
Lori,
behind and
like,
not,
Well,
no.
what we do is we just don't tow the car, and it's like
and then that way you drive separately to other places.
And we just put a tent on top of the car.
Right.
See, but when you have so many rainy days like we had lately in Florida, you're like, you have to get out and I guess go somewhere.
But we're used to like getting out and going to a Starbucks and working there. That's like
Right.
That's no big
Right.
deal.
And that's just it. Randy works from home. So Randy, yeah, you can go to Starbucks and you have super fast Wi-Fi at most of them, and it gets you out of the RV too. So yeah, absolutely. I think it's very, very doable.
Our RV journeys, Deb and Randy, we just know the RV thing is going to be a huge success. So will 2.0 also be in January. So
Thank you guys.
The 2.0 in January, if it will be in January, I don't know. It's like, I mean, we still don't know like about that far ahead dates.
Nancy says it'll be a privilege to meet Paul and Lorena and Kevin and Laura. I don't know about that. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
That is a stretch.
I
But
mean,
we do
might be a
appreciate it.
thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Get back to us
But-
afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, after you meet us, then come back and maybe see, you know, then you can tell all your friends the real scoop.
Skip and Sue RV Adventures.
Is Laura
$5.
torturing Ozzy? Look at him. He's just like hanging out.
Hands are up here. That's
Yeah,
that's
literally,
all
he's
here.
just hanging.
Ozzy,
right,
Pensacola
everybody.
Rule says Ozzy
Somebody
is
said
stoned.
that he's stripping.
What?
Hands up.
Hands up.
See? She's messing with him.
I am now.
So yeah, Skip and Sue RV Adventures. They just donated $5. Keep it up. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, thank you guys.
We'll burn a log of wood in your name.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
It's worth one way.
Mr. Roboto says he wants to meet the alternate Paul. There's going to be some alternate Paul, Kevin's, Laura, and Lori's
And
coming
ones that
out.
you've never seen before.
And some that you've never seen before coming out at the literally coming out at the RV thing. So some of the more interesting parts we will do some live streaming. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
That's
fact,
funny.
yeah.
Don Klein says our dog is barking at Ozzy on the screen. He wants to play. Aw, you have a buddy.
What's your dog's name?
Yeah,
I
what is
forgot.
the dog's name?
We met the dog.
Yeah.
Not
Skip and Sue RV Adventures. You're gonna have to tell me again what that means. Apply to the tent?
Here, I'm gonna
Apple to the tent?
Apply to the 10, like the $5 that they donated.
Oh!
Apply to
yes,
the 10.
apply to the
I didn't know it was them. Sorry, guys. I'm,
I didn't even see that
Yeah.
part. I just see
Absolutely.
keep
Well,
it up.
because I am. Well, you should be on YouTube too, right?
I am.
Like Paul cannot see it because we are in a different software that is streaming
Oh.
to YouTube and Facebook, so it doesn't show that kind of stuff. Paul cannot see it, but I can see it here.
wait a minute. Why am I not seeing Facebook?
Rambo. That's right.
That's weird. Facebook comments are not showing.
Rambo.
That is strange.
Well, this is Last Saturday Live YouTube. Do you do it on Facebook too?
Yeah, it should be on both.
Is anybody out there on Facebook?
Anybody
No.
on Facebook? That's
They
weird.
wouldn't be able to tell us.
Yeah, because none of the comments
I
are
don't
coming
see
up here.
Yeah.
That's
That
fine.
is really, really weird. So I don't see any of
Hey,
them.
if you comment on Facebook and we won't reach back out to you. Actually, here, I can check on my phone.
So,
Rambo. You know, Rambo was my old cat's name. Oh, Rambo.
so Nancy, again, there's some of that stuff that's we will live stream some of it. So Pam Terry says she's on Facebook. So once I switched over to Facebook only, then I can see that. So
See the
if you
comments.
folks are on Facebook and we haven't been replying, I apologize.
Facebook only has 5 people viewing.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's just because that nobody's on there.
Nancy McIntyre, I hope if I'm not there, I get to see them in their nice yoga outfits. We'll make sure to take a picture and post
Yeah,
it.
there will be
It's
some
like,
photo
that will definitely-
opportunities.
It's gonna happen, so don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got Pam and we have
So Yoritza says, can I still go if I stay outside? I have family in Lakeland.
So
And
here,
I would like to meet you guys.
yeah, here's the thing, Yuritsa. The very first day, arrival day, that's the 11th. Come on, we're gonna do a big meetup and we're gonna
That
hang
night.
out and all that stuff. Just we're not gonna charge anything. You don't have to pay anything. Just come and hang out here. After that is when the event starts, and it's like if you want to stay for the whole thing, come and do the activities and the live music and all the stuff that is happening. I mean, it's like there's online. You can go to the RVthing.com.
just buy a $40
And-
ticket and
Yeah, you can even buy like per day ticket. If you think you only want to come for 1 or 2 days, you can buy like a 1 day or 2 day, or just for the full actual
Yeah.
event in itself.
yeah. So yeah, we'd love to have you guys down, especially if you're local. Come on down.
Yeah, we have I think a few people that are not actually staying here
Yeah.
on the grounds, but they're coming.
Stephen Yuffie says, never mind the RV thing shirts, Paul and Kevin in yoga pants shirts. Nobody wants that. Nobody.
I mean, I do.
Remember, there's certain things that you guys won't be able to unsee. That is going to be one of them.
They're so comfortable, though. I literally can't get over how comfortable they are. Like, now I know why people wear them all the time. Even people that shouldn't be wearing them, I'm just going to be okay with it because, like, it's that comfortable.
Dude, there was this one guy pushing his shopping cart and he had his little daughter, and I walked down the aisle and he just went, and his eyes got big and he's like, kept pushing his cart. I was like,
No,
We saw a couple people with smiles on their face while
Oh,
we were
yeah.
walking around.
yeah.
Yeah, we were doing is we were like making sure that as we do specific moves,
Right,
that we
right.
weren't going to reveal
Gonna
too
tear 'em.
much.
Right,
So people were seeing us in some
right.
poses.
I was twerking a little bit, so
Yeah.
yeah, we were checking
Like
that out.
Paul literally was shopping around with the yoga pants
Yeah.
on, like on the store.
Dougie D, how many people are expecting? Right now, we're right around 220, 230, somewhere around there. 220, 230 people, which is pretty good for a first year event. Not bad.
We were not expecting that many.
How much is it to tent camp per night with the RV thing included? I don't have all that right in front of me, but
Here, I'll pull it up.
the dry camping is really all you need. For tent camping, it was around no, I don't even think it's that much, $180 or something like that. So Kevin will pull that up in just a second. Yes, Kevin and I will be Mr. Roboto. I haven't been putting any of these things up there so people can see what they are, but I've been trying my best to make sure that we've been repeating them. Mr. Roboto is Kevin and Paul going to be demonstrating yoga poses, dolphin pose, or extended hand to big toe pose. Absolutely, all of that stuff.
I said all poses are on the table.
Yeah, all of them.
If it's a
All
yoga
of 'em.
pose, we're doing it. Especially if it's like any of the ones from the van life channels. We may just demonstrate some of the like, ooh, this is getting out of bed on YouTube. Van
Right.
life.
Right. Hashtag class A-holes.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Kevin and Laura were telling us about these tours they have in Thailand, very popular. They're the Instagram tours. It's about people with a camera phone taking you pictures, like Instagram pictures. And it's like, if we do the yoga with the Instagram poses, like we can always do like
Yeah.
a class, a tour,
Yeah, we could do that.
the
We could
Instagram
do that.
post thing.
Maybe it could be the TME.
Doug D says make sure you wear them to
yoga
Walmart.
calendar.
That would be friggin' hilarious
Oh my
for
God.
you and I to go shopping at
Part of
Walmart
the
with our yoga
calendar.
pants on.
So you can be on People of Walmart.
Yes,
Peopleofwalmart.com. That's
Yeah.
such a good site. Oh my goodness.
Kevin Klein, how about holding that onesies night?
We
Onesies.
we
Ooh.
actually saw a
Some
onesie
jumpers
that we were
man.
gonna get. Remember the
Like
onesie
that?
we saw?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the tiger one.
The tiger one.
The Tony the Tiger. Have been so good.
You didn't see that one?
No,
Yeah,
that was when we couldn't find Lorena. We kept going, Lorena.
That's why I text you guys, because I could hear your voices and I was in the dressing room and I text you.
Ah, onesie night. Maybe that will be for the next one.
Yeah,
The
because
campfire night would be awesome. Everybody in their PJs.
we can do PJ night, so nobody has to actually buy a onesie or try to find
Yeah.
a
If you have
onesie.
one, they are
Yeah, but some
encouraged.
people don't wearing PJs. We'll say
You mean-
clothing
optional.
mandatory.
Oh, clothing mandatory.
Yeah,
William Terry
Close
says.
to a PJ that you
closest
can.
to PJs as you
Closest to
can
PJ
get
that you can.
without going.
William Terry says, "Are you going to do a class on solar for us folks that want to add them but are reluctant?" Yes, that's our solar stuff is more the basics of solar and helping people understand how to upgrade their electrical systems on whatever. And it doesn't. We did it on our Class A's. It's the exact same process on a Class A, Class B, a towable, on your diesel pusher. It's all the same. There's a little bit of different nuances in the 30 amp to 50 amp setups, because we have all of our RV running the entire RV is solar. So we could do ACs, every single plug in here, all of it is all run by battery. Most coaches don't do that. They'll pick sections. With a 30 amp coach, you don't have to do that. But yes, that's exactly what our solar is going to be on, is some of the basics, so that we can convince you guys that it's awesome.
Tony Hemfer, Laura and Lorena should do a Real Housewives of the RV thing. It's like a reality show kind of thing. It's like, I know we could do that.
Kevin, Mr. Roboto onesies, all I can picture is Teletubbies.
I'm in. Hey, if you give me a Teletubby one, I'll wear it. Whatever.
Teletubbies are so creepy. Like, if you actually see them, they're just so creepy.
Aid Collins doesn't have PJs. Uh-oh. Our RV journey, Devin Randy said, just make it a pajama party. We could have done that. I never even thought about that.
It's not too late. Everybody's gonna have pajamas.
Yeah.
It could be banana and pajama night.
Banana hammock and pajama.
I didn't say hammock. Banana hammock or PJ
Or
party.
PJ party.
One of the two. You get to pick.
Oh my God.
Do we know of any other YouTubers attending?
No other YouTubers like us except for these two guys. So
yeah, there's
the
like
only
there's
two.
actually a lot of YouTubers coming to Florida this
Yeah.
winter, but they're already coming into other things.
Yeah, they've already committed to other things, and so we don't know. We may have one other show up, but we can't say
Who it is, because it's not 100%.
because it's not 100%. But we do know of one other that may show up. Traveling Robert was going to, and now he can't. But yeah, we don't know. But they're all in the area. But I think everybody's ignoring the RV thing like it's not going on.
No, it's just
Yeah.
like literally the everything is happening on how you call it, the industry night, the media night for the RV Tampa show.
Tuesday? That's the last night. Our last night is the media day for Tampa.
Yes, but my point is that they're committed to do that.
Right, but they could come other few days.
I
The
don't
RVing
know.
thing is happening whether they like it or not. No, they could come. Deborah Hain. Deborah, are you in a wheelchair for one, and are you coming? But will most places be wheelchair accessible? And I will say, yes, they're wheelchair accessible. They are not really super wheelchair friendly. But my son-in-law will be here, and he is in a wheelchair, so we will be helping him get to certain places. Like all between the areas is all paved, It's where the stage is. We're going to have to help certain people get from the roadway to the stage, which is only 100 feet or so through the grass, but it's pretty hard packed grass.
Yeah, the road is the ground is really packed. It's not soft. It's just there's grass. Everywhere.
So you may need help if you're in a wheelchair and you're normally used to getting yourself around.
And
but
here's the
still
thing: if you're a part
accessible.
of the RV thing and you don't help somebody that's in a wheelchair, I'll have a problem with you.
Yeah, exactly. We'll probably ask you to leave.
Let that marinate.
I suggest you let that one marinate.
Yeah, exactly. So there will always be somebody here that's going to help you out. We also have Chris Bellafato as he's bringing his family, and I know his daughter's in a wheelchair. So there is wheelchair access everywhere, including the shower houses. They're not great, but there's wheelchair access everywhere. And like Kevin, we'll reiterate what Kevin said.
Yep. Help
the people in the wheelchairs, or else. Is it possible to come and camp for 2 of the 4 days, and what would the cost be? We don't have that, Pam. But I can figure that out. Send an email to, let me put this up. Send an email to paul@themotorhomeexperiment.com and ask that, and then I'll try to figure that out. I would have to just calculate a couple of things. But let me know how many days you'd like to come, like how many nights, how many days you want to attend, and we'll figure that out. But it's not something that we did because to do all kinds of different,
you'll have to have so many options.
It would have been crazy. So we didn't put that up as an option. It was just kind of all or nothing. And we'll probably continue that because to separate it all out is just it's just a little much. But definitely shoot me an email. paul@themotorhomeexperiment.com. Don't put experience. Everybody does that. paul@themotorhomeexperiment.com. And
Fred, awesome. We should bring bikes to get around. Absolutely. Bikes are like if you have them, bring them, definitely.
It's just it's fun to ride around the park.
Yeah, yes. There is a air museum right here on property, so you can go ride over around there's a couple of jets over there. There's an old Piedmont plane. There's an old DC-3. It's actually not a DC-3. It's the military one, which you guys might know. It's the something. I think it's a 47. I don't know, but it looks like a DC-3. And you can go ride around all that stuff. It's pretty cool. And you can ride all over around the park here.
Yeah, it's a really pretty park. Like definitely like all the Spanish moss in the tree or air plants, whatever. Yeah. It's awesome. So Don Klein, for anyone that gets cold like me,
that's me.
The hubby bought me a heated vest and it's rechargeable.
That's for motorcyclists. We were going to get Lori one of those at one time because she's a cold one.
Really?
Yeah, heated vest. The vest that goes under and then it's swellable. And it's rechargeable.
Oh, it's true because they have the gloves and they have the vest and they have the socks. I remember. Yes.
Pam, you are correct. Look at the website to get info. Absolutely. TheRVthing.com. Nothing fancy, but you can get the info there. And Debbie and Randy, of course, we're all part of Adventure Nation, so we help everyone. Absolutely. One of the things, is that what it is? A C-47? Yeah. I knew it wasn't a DC-3. There's another, the military equivalent to that. But one of the thing about this event is we wanted to be inclusive. You don't have to own an Airstream. You don't have to own a Fleetwood. You don't have to own a Winnebago. You don't have to own a Class B, a Class C, Class D. Doesn't matter.
You don't even have to have solar.
You don't have to have solar. We prefer you do if you're going to park next to us because we don't want to hear that generator of yours. My neighbor the other night, he's been running his generator for like all day. And Kevin said his neighbor was running his all day yesterday because it was raining. So pain in the ass. But anyways, all inclusive. We want everybody to be included. You're a van lifer, you can come. If you're coming in a tent, that's fine. Just show up, have fun, treat everybody else here with respect and kindness, help everybody out, help everybody else out if you can. I know that's all like kumbaya kind of bullshit, but it's the truth. We're here to have fun and have a good time and not exclude anybody. So unless you're an asshole, then you're going to get excluded and you will be asked to leave.
Cynthia, is there a place to rent a bicycle there? No, but where you're staying is actually not too far from where everything is happening. I'm assuming it's a dry camping because of the tent.
No, I've got a bike that she can rent for like $30 a day. I will let you rent Lori's bicycle because she's not going to use hers.
Well, no, you should rent yours so you can
fix it.
I know.
Do that thing. It's like, hey, we know when Paul's going by. I'm like,
it's gotten better. I hadn't used it since Mexico. There was so much crap in the chain. It was ridiculous.
But you're not gonna need it, Cynthia. Don't worry about it.
No special drinks today. Yuritsa, the only special drink. Lori has some wine going here. This was brought to us by our friends Bob and Diane in Las Vegas. The Calling. It's a 2015 Pinot Noir from the Russian River Valley. So she's the only other one. I am drinking 2019, late 2019 tap water through a Berkey. And I believe Kevin and Laura are drinking. Oh, wait, Laura's got something going on there. What are you drinking?
Waterloo. This is the best sparkling water. It's way better than any of the others. Out of Austin, Texas.
Wow, it's coconut
Waterloo.
sparkling water.
Yep.
Where can you get it?
I think
At the store.
I think they
What
have it
store?
at Sprouts.
Laura?
I think they have it at Sprouts here. I'm trying to think where else we've seen it.
After just trash talking, we get some water.
Dougie D, good night.
It's
See ya.
Sprouts.
So Sprouts, people, because I have not seen that.
Uh,
Yeah, out
Cynthia,
west you can get
I
it
will
more
take
places.
Visa for her bike rental. I will take Venmo, PayPal, and
Dr. Pepper.
a
Cash.
check. In cash especially.
Check.
Yeah, I'll take a check. So
Jeff DuPoy, can we drive our tow to get around there if we don't have bikes? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
absolutely. If you need to. I will say it's just the way it turned out, folks. The full hookups are further away than the water, electric, and the dry camping. It's just the way it works out in this campground.
Yes.
We didn't know that. So it's just the way it worked out. So full hookups are a little bit further away. But when I say that, I mean, it's an extra few hundred feet away. It's not like that far. It's a couple of hundred
Well,
yards.
not like half a mile away.
No, it's not a half a
But-
mile away or anything. It's a couple hundred yards. The full hookups from the main stage area. Nancy, can I share a tent with someone? Sure. I don't know who, but I'm sure you could share a tent with someone. Cynthia's on here. Cynthia, Nancy, maybe you guys. I don't know how big her tent is. I think it's kind of tiny. You could sleep in our. We have a clam that we will rent you, and you could sleep in that
You
for
want to
only.
rent everything.
Yeah, I think probably $30 a night. That would be the clam, and that would work.
Mr. Roboto, Kenny Rogers is going to be there.
No, the Kenny Rogers is in. They're on their way to Mexico. They're not quite there yet, but I know they're on their way. They're in San Diego waiting to make
They're
their
on
crossing.
the way to
Yes.
Cabo, to Los Barriles. Yeah.
Steven, do I have to bring my wife? I might put that up on the screen there, just in case your wife's watching. We just want to let that fester up there. No, you don't have to bring her.
I can't believe you said that.
No, there's going to be a couple single ladies here, so no, you don't have to bring her.
I can't believe you even say that too. He's like,
Good night, Jose. We'll see you there.
Any blizzards on that hand, Paul, from your burn? I'm assuming.
Well,
No.
it's not from.
No, it's
wouldn't be
good.
from the relay.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So, what are we in here? 9:20. 9:20. I'm done talking already. I think we should all go now. See, it's hard to do it on this side. Now I know what everybody on the East Coast is talking about. When you have to go 8 to 10, that sucks. Like when we're on the East Coast and you only do 5 to 7, it's really easy.
Yeah.
But when you get over here on the East Coast and then you have to do the 8 to 10 thing, it's a little bit different. Chuck said, Steven, can you bring your wife for him? So now we're getting into a whole different party, folks. We do not condone that kind of stuff at the RV thing. It's not the RV swing. It's the RV thing.
Pineapples
So,
and flamingos.
Pineapples
everywhere.
and flamingos. This is not that kind of event. So you guys will have to work that out.
You can have like a sub event.
Yes.
Within the event.
We'd have to. Yes, that's a
It's
whole
kind of
different
like
thing.
Porta. It's an event, but then you have
You have other things going on.
the one with the naked, the clothing optional people.
Dennis, good
Oh,
night.
the rainbow.
No,
The
what's
rainbow
the
group?
name of it?
Yeah, it's the rainbow something.
No,
Isn't
the
that-
Magic Circle.
The magic.
The Magic
Yeah.
Circle.
So
Yeah, that's
it's an event within an event.
Yeah.
So you can always do the
So
same
if
thing.
you have a Magic Circle clothing optional thing going on, you will be advised to go to the far end of the camping area, away from everyone else.
Over by the cows.
Yeah, there is some cows on the far end. So Dennis Lynn, he got his ticket. I did see that you got your ticket, Dennis. welcome. Thank you.
See you here.
We'll see you here.
I can't believe it's gonna be in 2 weeks. Like, do you realize it's gonna
It is
fly?
gonna
Those
fly
2 weeks
by.
are gonna fly.
And do you realize how much stuff we've probably forgotten? It's gonna be just a disaster.
It's gonna be chaos, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun chaos, I think.
Oh, it's gonna be just chaos.
Black tank training.
Black tank training, absolutely. If you guys want some black tank training, we will always have black tank stories.
What do you mean by black tank training though? Like how to flush it and all that?
Well, what I was thinking is if I actually do set up the live cam, I'm probably going to set it up at the dump stations just so we'll have some black tank stories.
There you go. That'll be great. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So you have something to submit to RV Jail Army?
Yeah.
We have the dump cam.
Yeah, the dump cam.
Live dump cam. 24/7.
Oh my goodness.
Why do I feel like Copacabana is going to be playing all night?
No, not at our party.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
Ted Denman's in the house. We look forward. Ted's going to be stopping by. I know that. We got our. This is to commemorate our Baja trip. Ken, Tom, and Faye made these for us.
Our new neighborhood,
Frank
the Fishbowl
Frank
for Keys
Cancel
will be
said
in
actually,
Moore's RV.
will there be drone flying? Actually, Frank, there is
No.
drone flying because we're literally right at that airport.
Right. We are right next to the airport. I
It's
actually
restricted.
tried to put the drone up the other day because I wanted to do some. I knew the airport was there, so I thought maybe I could do some really low pass over the campground just to get something from the air. But it is a no-fly zone. DJI has it as a no-fly zone. If you have one of the other drones, you can, but I would not recommend it. That weekend, you said there's going to be some kind of warbird event going on.
Yeah, so during the event, I guess they have before
photo
the
shoot?
actual big
Sun and Fun?
air show. Yeah, that they're going to have some of them out for a photo shoot, like flying low. So
Yeah,
we
so it's going to
might
get a
some
little
good
noisy.
views. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That'd
that
be
could
cool.
be interesting, but yeah, no drones here, unfortunately. I wanted to get some cool shots the other day and just couldn't.
So people were laughing about black tank stories. If I think it's on Amazon, Liz Wilcox actually compiled a list of black tank stories from different RVers, and it's called Tales from the Black Tank. So if you want a good read, it's hilarious, and you can pick up that book on Amazon.
Oh, that's
I think
awesome.
it's an ebook. So
Burping tank syndrome.
yeah, dude.
What is that?
When it's too full.
Yeah,
Oh, is that right?
yeah,
No, don't let it get too full.
yeah. When your pipes start to burp.
Oh, that's just disgusting. I don't want to know. We don't have a black tank, Joe, so I don't know what that is. But
Well, gray tank will do it too.
will it?
Yeah, if you let it get too full.
Ours doesn't. It just backs up into the shower and then we equalize if we forgot.
Well, it's right before that is when the burping happens.
Yeah.
Oh, ours doesn't do it. Yeah, ours never burps.
I have never hear it or smell it.
Yeah, well, we know you'll know if we smell black,
A little bit of gray.
smell gray tank at all,
Uh,
then we know it's gotta be equalized because it's like, wait a minute, something's not right in here.
Yeah.
Because we never smell it to that point.
it's so gross.
It is
Yeah.
gross, yes.
Yeah, gray tank smells bad. People don't realize it. It
Yeah.
smells bad with the
That smells
soaps
just as
and-
bad as a black tank.
Yeah,
I mean,
this-
it's a bunch of rotting food in there.
yeah,
so-
food and soaps and
William
skin.
Cooley, you're going to scare people into not dumping because they may be on cam. So people are gonna be holding their not dumping
So
situation.
dump before you get here.
Stephen Yuffie, we'll see you later, bud. Thanks for showing up.
Somebody was asking about like flights are reasonable, so they were just looking to a place to stay. I think John might be already gone, but John is actually staying at the La Quinta close to here, and he said is $65 a night, I believe he said. So that's always an option.
Yeah. Again, Lakeland's a pretty big city. There's nothing super close where you're going to be within walking distance or stuff like that. So, you're going to have to factor in some Ubers and things like that. So,
So a lot of like solo women here traveling, including your mom putting her 2 cents, is like, yeah, there's a lot of women solo travelers. We're actually gonna have a few here. In my count, I think we're gonna have about like 4 solo women travelers. So don't feel like you're alone. You're actually like not alone. You have other people with you too. They're in the same situation.
yes.
Patricia,
Yeah, Mom, stop being such a big chicken.
Patricia, we're in courtside now, and the data is very slow. Yes, it's like courtside data is very slow because everybody is in the same tower, so everybody's using the same data. And
Yeah,
everything.
that happens in courtside.
Yep.
If you've got a booster, it'll be much better. We really didn't have that much of an issue last year. AT&T, I think, rocked last year, even when everybody was loaded up. So
So
it's
John
pretty cool.
says it's La Quinta West.
Oh, La Quinta, John is still on here. La Quinta West.
Down the road we go. Gotta see. Gotta go. See you all there. It's like,
See ya,
yeah,
see ya.
we're gonna see you here.
Frank Cancel says Lakeland is baseball city, and all the baseball teams are down there.
I didn't know that actually.
I did see a couple when we
I
drove
didn't
by
know
today.
that.
I saw a couple of the signs that looked, or a couple buildings that looked like they might have been from farm teams and stuff, or not farm teams, but the, what do you call that when they go and do spring training and all that? It's one of those.
It's called
things.
spring training.
Spring training thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's not the town or the stadium where they go to, but is it just
They go to different places.
Right, because I know some of them go to Tampa. There's a lot down in Tampa. There's one in Phoenix, and so yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is just spring training camp. So I think you're right.
Ed Blocker, how is AT&T in Lakeland? So the rundown on the carriers. AT&T, not so great.
No, don't give away all the.
What?
We want our data. Don't use Verizon while you're here. It's terrible.
T-Mobile, not so great.
Yeah.
Verizon,
No,
amazing.
for streaming and stuff like that, those aren't so great, but
They are basic.
but they're
I will
okay.
call it
Yeah,
there.
yeah. For all your normal mail and all that kind of
For
stuff.
the normal needs, not for high speed anything.
Right. Mom says if she flies there, can I use Lorena's car to be a delivery person, or I need a hotel close? No, you cannot use Lori's car.
There's a lot of stuff in my car. We cannot
But-
even fit people in my car.
But
right now.
you can rent Lori's car, $30 a day, and you can rent Lori's car.
The going rate.
And if
I
the
know
clam,
it's like he's like
and
a
if the-
very flat
and if the
rate all across.
if the clam isn't being rented, you can sleep in the clam. It's just an open sided tent for $30 a night. Special deal for you, Mom, $28.95. Since you won't
I know-
eat a plant-based
Why
hot
says
dog.
Kevin Berry, I know you consider plan a 4-letter word, but any plans for 2020?
So that's a good question.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, plan literally is a 4-letter word.
It literally is.
Yeah.
But for us, it's truly a
It's a true.
You know, I know I hate to be cliche about that, but no, we really don't. We don't even know where we're going after we leave our campsite on the 23rd.
Yeah.
No, I guess we do know. We're going to the Keys. What days?
Well, we're doing the RV Tampa show, and after that, we're heading towards the Keys. Yes.
So that'll be like around the 1st of February. We arrive in the Keys, somewhere around it, or late January, 1st of February, arrive in the Keys. But then really after that is like, we know we have to go north from there because the Keys are as far south as you can go.
Cannot get
Right.
any more
Do you
south
guys
than
know
there.
what you guys plan on doing East Coast again in the summer, or do you guys know?
No, because we have to be in Texas in April. Yeah.
Are you guys going to a conference there?
Yeah, but we may just fly. We don't know.
Learn your lesson.
Anyway,
The same one you did last year
Yeah.
that you left
Mhm.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, it just we really don't. I know that's just crazy, but
Yeah, what we have been thinking is doing an impromptu last-minute cruise.
yeah, we have been thinking about that as well.
So that's something to
Oh,
think
there
about.
goes Aid
Peace on
Collins.
the water.
Give Aid hell. Look what he just said.
Oh my god. Will people stop it with the 2020 vision shit? All right. Like that was so 2019. Come on now.
Aid, I love it. I don't have
Get
2020
that off the
vision.
screen. Get it off the screen. It is literally the worst cliche. If you're using that for your corporate presentations, you're terrible. No.
That's
stop it.
crazy. Oh, look at Fred Olson says Paul's mom can have our car for free. Hey, don't be a nicer person than me, Fred.
No, he doesn't
Don't-
say for free. He said fur
He said
free.
fur free. So I don't know how that
doesn't.
means,
It doesn't
but
have any fur on it.
There's no fur on it. It's
Yeah.
fur free,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still $30 a day.
It's still $30 a day. It's just fur free.
He's trying to outdo me, just being a nicer person. The Grapefruit League is in Florida, Major League Baseball. Cool. And then, of course, now, see,
You
Fred,
wanna
you've opened up a
Talk
can of
about the
worms
conferences?
because now,
I can talk to Brian.
because now everybody's going to want to borrow your car for free, Fred. So you've opened up a can of worms. Nancy wants your car for free. Now Cynthia's going to want your car for free.
Just saying, it's like he can just join Uber and just like charge us an Uber. He can always do that.
Yep. My K55501. Florida Keys think 45 is fast, 30 is going speed there. Yeah, it is really annoying going out and back, especially through Key Largo. Some days it can be so slow going through there. It's absolutely painful. So I have to kind of just breathe and try to relax, put on my yoga pants and relax and just feel silky good in my yoga pants.
Oh my god! I just wonder if you're gonna get rid of those yoga pants after the event.
Oh hell yeah! Mine are gone. I can't wear those in public. Are you crazy?
I don't know.
People are gonna be going, hey.
No, but just here in the RV in the mornings.
Well, here in the RV, maybe, yeah.
Making
I might
coffee,
coffee, yeah. Go out to the neighbors. Hey, neighbor. Especially if you don't want, like, if you're boondocking, it's perfect. Like, somebody parks too close to you, you just walk out in the morning in your yoga pants, fling open the door in my yoga pants. Hey, neighbor. And then they'll just, like, jacks up and they'll be gone. It'll be awesome.
What you should do is you hang them out like they're drying on your thing. Everybody's gonna want to park next to you because they're like, oh yeah, there's some hot girl. You come out and put them on. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Watch the guy like peeking through the blinds, like, oh yeah, somebody's coming out.
That's too funny. All right. There's no more questions. Time to end it tonight. 9:30. How many people do we have on here right now? 269. 270. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on the last Saturday live of 2019. Uh-oh. I can't see stuff. Stuff comes up slower over here.
Oh my God. Tom says in Canada we call them long johns.
No, those aren't long johns. Long johns are like striped white things.
Long johns are not sexy.
No, they're not. Like they look corduroy-ish.
Yeah.
And they're black or they're white. I don't think they come in other colors like that.
And then they start sagging, like they got long crotches.
Right.
They look like MC Hammer pants almost.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you wear them with your slippers, with your
and your overalls.
Yeah. Then they're
tubes?
just like no.
And your tubes.
Yeah, I've never been a long johns kind of guy. Aid Collins, have a great New Year's.
Yeah, no, can you believe it's almost 2020?
It is almost 2020. I can see clearly into the next year.
I'm gonna fucking cut you. I'm just gonna start playing this for the next 30 minutes.
You guys have missed that, haven't you? Alan says, if I send you something, I send it to the LV address, will you get it within a month? Does it expire or is it ticking down? Or why do I need to have it within a month?
I'm assuming something that goes bad.
Yeah, I can. You can go to this address right here. If as long as it's here before the 20th of January, I can receive it here at the RV thing.
Addressing it to the RV thing.
Yeah, address it to the RV thing and to 4175 Meadow Road. So
I can't believe you already memorized it.
4175 Meadow Road, Lakeland, Florida 33811.
Nice.
Yeah. You want to know the phone number? 1-800-866-3100.
That's our phone number?
No, I just made that up. I don't know the phone number.
People are gonna be calling the random phone number.
Yes, Happy New Year to everyone. Before we go, we definitely want to make sure we tell you guys that Happy New Year. Hopefully, you guys are doing a safe.
What's
that?
Sumayer, when boondocking have a clown suit to hang outside, that should stop the neighbors as well.
That's a great idea.
Good.
I like that. We need to get one of those. Trust me, the yoga pants aren't far off.
No, the yoga pants. People want to park next to that.
Well, they might. Yeah.
They might. Come on now.
Good night, Paul. Happy New Year's to you guys. Paul the UPS guy. So Paul the UPS guy, are you coming to the RV thing? Or are you?
We met him in Boston, right? Paul.
Oh my God.
I think it was
I
Boston.
don't remember.
Bank charter fishing. Kevin, watch out for blisters playing your whistle. Just ask Paul. So good.
That's pretty good.
So
That's
good.
pretty good.
Oh
So
my
good.
God, you
Oh
guys
my
are
God.
awesome. I cannot wait to meet you guys all here. And I will tell you guys that you're going to make friendships here that last a lifetime. Guarantee that. And it won't be just us. It'll be a whole bunch of other people. You guys are going to have such a great time. And what makes that cool is that when you're out on the road and you are broken down, there's usually going to be somebody very, very close to you that may be able to help you out. There may be somebody else that's broke down that you'll be able to help out. And if nothing else, you'll be able to hang out, go to the beaches together, go to amusement parks or other parks or swim or whatever. It's really pretty cool. Just a lot of the people that we've met on the road. Of course, we met these guys the first year out, and they haven't been able to get rid of us now for 3 years.
Even before the first year.
Yeah.
It's like it was before we went actually full timing.
Yeah. So we've made great friends with these guys and many other people out on the road. I can't go through the list of people here because there's just too many of you that we've seen throughout the last few years. And it's fun. That's what makes it really, really cool. People always worry about if I get out full timing, I'm not going to have any friends. I'm not going to have any community. And it's just not true. There's so many people out here that you meet and see all the time.
And then
Some that you want to avoid.
I think a lot of people think because we are in YouTube, we happen to have this connection with you guys and we're to meet you. That's how we create our friendships and relationships. But that's not true. We have created so many friendships that are totally outside YouTube. Like they don't even know who we are, that we're in YouTube.
Right. They don't know what we're doing.
We still create like relationships, like friendships with them. So you will find a lot of friends out there.
Yeah.
So
what?
John Chalker, you're a good guy. But
John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut.
Yep. I just want you to read his thing because it's the best autocorrect I've seen.
I believe he's coming to the event.
Yeah. John, you're a good dude. I love all your comments, but this autocorrect is so good.
Yes.
Well, if you can read it.
It's supposed to be Paul and Lorena.
And what does it say?
Paul and Lorena.
Paul and Lorena.
Yeah. Autocorrect drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Like it just absolutely drives me crazy.
Funny.
And you might be, are you using talk to text? You might be using talk to text because John Senesi, the talk to text can't understand him.
The Boston
That's
accent.
his
The
name.
Boston accent. What's that? John Senesi.
Senesi?
Cincy. Cici.
Sensei.
I don't know. We'll get it. But yeah.
We're going to have him pronounce it at the RV.
We're going to bring him up on the stage and he's going to announce, my name is John Cincy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Senesi.
And then we will pronounce it
Sensei.
right from that day.
And then from there on, I'm going to call him John Senesi. Pensacola Rules says our Adventure Nation is on our village now. Meetups. We're horrible at groups.
Yeah, we are. But if there are people, so if you guys end up wanting to meet up afterwards, like you can get in touch with people on the Adventure Nation Facebook page.
Yes.
Right.
Or there's also in our village, Mark Fitzroy.
Yeah.
Created a group.
He set up the group on there, and you can meet other people that are part of Adventure Nation.
Right.
And you guys can meet up in different cities. So our village is a way for you to show like where you're at, and then it'll show you other people in the area.
Right. So that's pretty cool.
Now
awesome.
we are guilty if we have never used it or we have never even been in that app, so we don't even know how it works. So it sounds pretty cool, that the concept.
I'm good. John, you spelling out your last name doesn't do anything.
Doesn't help.
Yeah, Senesi, just like I said. See? You spelled it perfectly. You spelled it perfectly.
I keep it in capitals.
You spelled it perfectly.
We love you, John. Kevin Klein, 123 days with only 63 work days for me.
Yeah, buddy.
If anybody's counting, that's awesome. Congratulations, dude. You're getting close. That's going to fly by. Cynthia Matthews says autocorrect drives me out early insane. See, autocorrect right there.
See, I'm not reading anymore.
John Chalker, he says, Lorena became a citizen of the great nation, and that's very cool.
Actually, today, Laura found me very patriotic footwear to wear.
And you
have
didn't
them?
buy them, did you?
They were not my size.
Oh,
Paul
that's
was
right.
really stoked on them.
The
too.
6-inch stripper shoes.
Yeah,
Like literally, and
little-
on the
with the
platform,
flags.
in the platform, have like inside it was clear, and inside has like a lot of American flags.
American flags. Yeah, that's right.
Now here's the thing about that, and I have to say, in my country, you would not wear your flag. That you literally will not have a piece of clothing with your flag. The only
It's
people that do that
not-
literally boxers, because you're representing your nationality when you're boxing, and it's the only piece of clothing you have. But besides that, you will not wear a bandana, a rag, a t-shirt, shoes, underwear, scarf, nothing with our flag
Where, in Mexico?
in Mexico.
Right.
So for me coming here and seeing people actually wearing their flag is like totally different. So I will not actually buy a piece of clothing because for me it's actually out of respect.
Right, right.
Not
Yeah,
wearing that.
it's not really respectful to the flag. I mean, that's supposed to be that here, but people kind of go crazy with that. Like a little
yeah.
pin or something
No,
is
because
okay.
people can like actually proudly wear it. So sometimes it's like.
But wearing
no.
cut off American flag shorts is really not. That's really not
or
cool.
stripper shoes.
Or stripper
just-
shoes with American flags
Those
on.
were
Not
like
cool.
stripper shoes.
Yeah, they were stripper shoes.
But yes, I mean, my point is like I'm coming from a different culture that is that way. I'm coming to this culture that might be a different way. But anyway, adapting.
Raph and the family's in the house. Hey, Raph, what's happening, guys? Late to the party. Oh, Chuck, thanks, Chuck. Chuck, he set us straight right here. He says no, it's Tennessee. So perfect, thank you. See, he spelled it correctly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
so
That's right.
thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. That's awesome. Pam,
Oh my god.
Pam, John's gonna kill us. We're gonna have to watch out for him. He's gonna knife us in the back when he gets there. Pam and Jim, they have 1,373 days before they retire, if anybody's counting.
Man, in Canadian days, that's only
Yeah,
like
that's-
100.
Yeah, an American.
Yeah. So shit.
Happy New Year,
Actually,
everybody.
Pensacola rules is
Oh,
Mark and Isabel.
It's
Yeah.
Mark and
Yeah.
it's Mark. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I told him.
See, that's
I'm
the
an
thing.
idiot.
Sometimes, guys, we
Yeah.
don't know. Like, we cannot put your names with your actual channel together. So sometimes we don't know who's behind the
That's
channel.
right. That's right. And now that we know that Mark is Pensacola rules, the sick comments really make a lot of sense. Now I get it. Now I really get it. So, Raph, how are you guys doing? How's Mexico treating you? It's Kathy and Burb.
RV wandering, scene's eye.
There you go. Scene's Eye. That's where, is that right, John? John Tennessee. Is it Scene's Eye?
Oh my God. You
Dude,
guys,
he's
you guys
not-
are going to drive him nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
He's gonna hate us.
yeah.
Oh, try having the last name Sharon and walk into a place.
Sharon!
What's your name? Paul Sharon. And then it's just spelled like crazy. So I usually say, oh, my name is Paul, Charron. That's how I do everything. And they go, oh, Mr. Charon. And you're like, can't win.
Sure.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Is that Charon? Yes, that's perfect.
Yep.
Whatever. I don't care. Just give me my food. Just direct me to my site.
Kate Lemmer, autocorrect can be my best friend or worst enemy. Absolutely. There's many times that I write stuff, send it, and then it's like I realize that autocorrect is something pretty
That's
bad.
horrible.
Yes.
Sue Meyer, did Paul's mom make butter tarts for Christmas? I'm going to make some after this is over. I forgot all about butter tarts. They were delicious. Of course, I don't eat those anymore, but those were delicious. I remember those as a kid growing up. So, Mr. Roboto, here you go. A little learning, because we're always about learning here on this channel. He says there is technically. Okay, now I'm.
Nah, that's what you get for
There is
reading it.
technically against flag etiquette to wear a flag as clothing. It's okay, so technically it's against flag etiquette to wear flag as clothing, but it's not illegal. Yes, that is true.
Yes.
United States Code Title 4, Chapter 1, the flag. I'll have to read that because again, wearing a flag shirt, I get it. It's not a big deal, but
I see Debris, Chuck. Now I get
Now
it.
I get it. It's
Tennessee.
Jesus.
so John, when you get here, just remember Chuck is staying in he's got an Airstream, and so you'll just be able to hunt him down off that.
An Airstream.
He's not in an Airstream. He's in a blue Winnebago. So moving the mark. George is in the house. Sun and Fun told me when we originally talked to them that they have a few 12-person vans that we could use or rent to go to Tampa. Okay. Sun and Fun doesn't necessarily really know what the hell is going on, George. So you don't want to believe too much what they said. So we'll get to that when you get here.
We can just carpool to Tampa.
Yeah, we'll
on
carpool
our
to Tampa.
own vehicles.
So
Tom says, all right, try this. SC.
no, that's how I say it.
No, but
Come on, Paul.
That's how.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. Chris Balafato says John Senesi. Is that Italian? Oh, there you go. John Senesi. There you go. Senesi. It's Italian. But John says "Pack the car." He doesn't talk Italian. I guess that's
I've never heard him say the word meatball
meatball
or pizza.
or yeah. He never said those words when we were around. So how could he be Italian?
Exactly.
He's probably not. John, are you Italian?
Let's see. People are asking us how our shade is holding up.
What shade?
Everyone's doing fine.
So we did a live when we were at the second casino. That one's doing great. We have not done any of the other ones. It's like a one every 6 month
Is that
type
right?
of thing.
This
We have to have a cooling down period.
I'm going to show you how our shade's held up. This is the same shade that they just rebuilt. This is ours right here. $14.99
we just changed
at
it.
IKEA.
We just changed it. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll go back and tell you that's not the same shade.
No, it's not the same shade. We had the similar shades that you did.
Our shades also broke, but instead of fixing them, we switched them.
Yeah, we didn't fix them. We didn't restring ours. We gave up. John Senesi says yes. So he's Senesi. So he's fragile, like Italian.
Let's
Fragile.
Senesi. Get it right.
Chuck, forget about it. So is this the first thing?
I guess that's it. John says yes. So it may be Senesi.
So Pam and Jim, I'm not understanding your question.
So is
they
the
said,
first thing you do?
You're doing when
checking
this
for fire damage.
no,
In the front of your RV.
Oh, right here.
yeah,
like
no,
right
I'll check. I'll check on it tomorrow. Well, I'll make sure.
He already cut all the cables.
Yeah, I cut all the wires.
And it's extremely dark. Where we are right now here in the camera, it's extremely dark. So
Well, I mean, if they touch, it's okay.
Yeah.
If the wires touch.
Well, dude,
Why
they're not
don't you
cutting.
go tape them off?
I just went in there and just cut them. I just went in there and went whack, and I cut 4 wires. Just.
So he's saying if
Oh,
they
yeah,
actually
you don't
touch
think
again.
that water is not going to make those things touch?
Oh no, they're all hanging all underneath the RV now, because the thing that was holding them together with the 4 prongs on it, the relay, is gone, and all 4 wires are just hanging.
Laura and I are moving our RV across the road so the fire doesn't jump.
There are
across.
armadillos out there. We saw them last night. If I try to go out, climb underneath the RV in the middle of the night, the armadillos will kill me. And then how will I be any good to Lorena?
Leprosy.
What?
They'll just give you leprosy.
Yeah, and then,
if
and
they start
have
burning,
leprosy.
leprosy's going to be in the air, and we're going to get it. I'm going to inhale it.
Pam and Jim, are you sorry you asked?
So, John Senesi is 100% Italian. So that's how we're just going to have to say it.
Okay, a
Hey,
meatball.
hey,
Pizza.
John Senesi.
John
You have to
Senesi.
do the.
You just say it like
hey.
you say John regularly.
John Senesi.
You're gonna do that the entire RV thing, aren't you?
John,
I know you
I'm
are.
sorry, dude, but that's from now on. You are John Senesi. So, okay, cool.
Oh, come on, guys. Seeking Serenity is just in us $10. Thank you so much. We just wanted to thank you for allowing us to join you for your hump day Q&A 10 days ago. We're still trying to get to the RV thing. We'll hope to see you there.
Yeah, I want to see your rig, guys. So that was the couple that was on, and I just freaking the Beals, and I just
Chris
David and
Marie, Shonda.
the Beals.
Yep.
The Beals were on our last Saturday live. They were on our Wednesday hump day, and they have the crazy low monthly budget, but they did a home built rig, and it's really cool looking. It looks like a log cabin inside. All the thing is all done in wood. He did an amazing job inside. I'd love to see that in person. So You guys come on down.
I mean, and to put this in perspective, I think the $10 is like half of their monthly budget.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
guys just
I
blew your
know,
budget.
Dude,
What did you guys?
Come
What did you
on.
do? You just ruined your budget. Now you're not going to be able to make it down here.
That's
well, they'll probably
fuel
make it
money.
here, but you're gonna have to give them
Oh.
a free space.
Well, they're only going to make it to Orlando because they'll last $10. They're not going to have the fuel to get here. Sorry, guys.
So
We didn't
Karen,
know. We
Karen
appreciate
Smith,
it. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Karen
so
Smith
much.
said, "Thank God my last name is Smith."
Mr. Roboto, don't cross streams.
Oh my God.
Tom,
Karen Smith, how do you pronounce it? Smythe? Smite?
Pensacola will start a GoFundMe page to replace Paul's RV after the fire.
yes, that's a great
Don't-
idea.
Don't jinx us.
Yes.
When the insurance company arrived, he's like, we just
We-
made it out with our cat,
Yeah.
our personal documents, our laptops,
Yeah.
all our
all
clothing.
the rest of the stuff is gone. And the RV's way over there in the corner, burned to the ground. We don't know what happened. It's a great idea.
We were just boondocking.
Tom says, now no one is coming because they're scared of armadillos. They are like little tank looking things. They're crazy
They're
looking.
so cool.
Yeah, but baby ones are ticklish. Through their little thing. Yeah. Yeah. Is it Smith or Smith? I don't know. No, but
Oh
I mean,
my God, that is hilarious.
we should put out a poll.
Is it Smith?
Oh, Karen
Or
says
Smith.
it's Smith. So Smythe.
Ah, so Smith.
Smith?
Smith.
Smith H.
Yeah, Smith H. Is that it?
Jesus.
Moving the mark. George says it's like, you better check with the FCC.
David and Patty.
Your live stream may be considered pornographic with the yoga pants. So
David and Patty. Sorry, Patty. I'm so sorry. I
So sorry,
can't
what?
remember. It's David and Patty Beals. I knew it was
Oh.
Beals, and I knew it was David, but I forgot Patty's name. I apologize, but I forget Kevin's name sometimes.
Oh, it's S. Smith. S. Smith.
S. Smith.
S.
Oh, okay.
William Terry,
Yeah.
it's better than having 3 first names like I do. I have 2 first names. So I know what you're saying. Like if when I put my entire name, it's a long name.
I want you to meet Alejandra Lorena Guzman Chamfro Sharon.
Like in Mexico, we use 2 last names. First our dad's side last name and then our mom's side. So we actually have 2 last names and then obviously your names is like, so Alejandra is my first name, Lorena Guzman Chamfro. De, that means you're
De.
married. Sharon. Yeah, it's a long name in Mexico.
And now you know why I call her Lori.
But I kind of have a problem. I think William Terry might be drunk because with 3 first names and it being William Terry, I mean, somebody can't count.
What's
The
it?
middle one's
They got to have a middle name, so it's probably William John Terry.
Well, it's probably just no. His name is William Terry, but he's got 3 first names. I'm just saying.
Well, it's like me,
Oh my
Lorena
God.
Sharon. I love everything.
Tom Stone says, I have to spell my last name for people all the time.
All right, now
Stone?
we're gonna do Brenda's last name.
Stone?
Oh,
Costte.
Coste.
I'm gonna go with Cost.
I'm going to go with Cost.
Laura.
What was it again?
Costte.
Costa.
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 Yeah, I'm go with Laura.
Or maybe Costa.
Okay, Michael Schaffenberg says, Kevin, how do you like your new car? You have to tell the story so people can learn.
They're gonna learn at the RV thing.
Car's awesome.
Well, some people
The
won't
car
be
is
there.
awesome.
awesome. The car is
Yeah.
awesome.
The car's awesome.
Yeah, we have been riding on their car because in
Yeah.
our car right now is used as a storage facility
For extra jacks and RV thing stuff.
and RV thing, like things that we have ordered. So right now it's full of boxes and stuff like that. So yeah, so their car is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a nice little whip.
William Terry, Chuck says. So, new Nomadic, Steve. If we all bring a water gun, your RV will be safe. That is
That's
true.
a-
So, if it catches fire, you guys will put it out for me? I don't want that.
Water balloons and
Water balloons,
everything.
yeah. Oh, see, his name is William Ferris Terry. Well, but Tim Ferriss's last name is
That's
Ferris.
his last name.
So, does Tim
But
Ferriss
he's
have
2
three
R's and
last
2
names?
S's.
Oh, and this is 2 R's and 1 S.
Yeah, but Saving Ferris, that's the second name of the
Brenda
band.
says you pronounce her last name Bingo, Lorena.
Costa.
Oh, so it's Brenda Bingo Lorena?
Ben, yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
So
that's
it's-
weird.
Okay.
I don't
I
see
mean,
how you
I
get
don't see
bingo
how
out of
you
that.
get how you get that out of COSTTE.
How do you get bingo out of that? That's
Yeah.
really weird. I don't know.
Brenda Bingo Lorena? Well, that's a cool name. I mean, I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
Chuck must be drinking. He goes, I'm going with Sensi.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys are amazing. You guys are so fun, and that's why we're gonna love
Wow.
seeing all of you guys again at the
Ralph
RV thing.
Fairbanks. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that.
That sounds pornographic,
F-Onger.
Mr. Roboto. I'm going with Miyagi. So Ralph Fairbanks, my bride is Funger. Funger. I gotta go with Funger. Fonger?
Fonger?
Fongier?
Our new neighborhood, Pam and Jim, and this is why no drugs are necessary on the TME live shows.
Oh my god.
Fonger. Fonger.
Funger. Funger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Funger. So, anyways, we made Brenda pee just so that everybody knows. Here, we'll put that up on the show. We made her pee. Sorry, Brenda. Hopefully you're got your Depends on.
Sorry, Brenda Bingo Lorena.
Brenda Bingo, Lorena. That's such a weird way to say her
I
last name.
know. Maybe she's not putting the accent over the O.
We are moving from Beaver to Bingo card. By the way, we are going to be playing classic rock bingo at the RV things for you guys that are bingo fanatics. For the guys that aren't bingo fanatics, you're going to play anyways because it's just going to be fun as shit.
Just bring some cash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going
it's
to
gonna
bring
be-
some
gonna be a
cash
little bit of
because
cash.
we're going to do
Yeah.
how do you call it, like a pool, like a prize.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to pay for your bingo, and then we're going to have some prizes and stuff to give out, and then we'll mix in a little bit of the cash to give that back as
There's
well.
going to be a cash
Yeah.
prize, so make sure.
Some cash prizes and some
Yes.
other little things to give away, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And for the classic rock bingo, and so that'll be really, really cool. It's not going to be your grandma's bingo, folks. So just come and hang out, even if you don't like. I've never played bingo. I've never been to a live bingo parlor, and I guess I'm not going to be able to play. I'm still going to play a bingo card, whether I'm going to be help calling bingo, but I'm going to play bingo too.
Okay.
Oh my
John
God.
Senesi
John Senesi,
says
what did he say?
Elizabeth's last name is Petrosillo. I think it's Petrosillo, the last
No.
name, but that sounds very Spanish to me with a double L. Unless it's like Petrosillo. I don't know.
Petrosolo.
Petrosolo.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with
Petrosolo. Elizabeth Petrosolo.
RW Crib says, yeah, Laura, can you please let others talk? LOL.
yeah. Laura kills it on these things.
Yeah, I know.
Laura Bingo Lorena.
The stuff that comes out of her mouth. Tom, 50-50. I was thinking about doing some 50-50 stuff, but I didn't know how
Shut
people
the
would
hell
be.
up.
What?
Coasties Castaways. My mother's maiden name is Merry Christmas.
No
Oh.
way.
We know somebody named Merry Christmas.
That was in Fairbanks
Yeah.
when we were at the midnight baseball game.
Yeah, we met. Yeah,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes.
Are you from
What-
Fairbanks, Alaska? Or is she from Fairbanks, Alaska?
Are you
That's
from
very
Fairbanks?
unusual. That's pretty crazy.
I can't show Ralph's.
Moving the Mark says your idea of classic rock may be a little less classic than mine.
What bands were in the 20s when you were a kid? I don't think that's considered classic rock. I don't think rock was invented yet.
I think it was Ragtime. wasn't
Yeah, it was ragtime. Yeah. Like who were those guys?
it?
that
Scott
played?
Joplin.
Y'all are doing some inside baseball right now, boy. Holy
Jeez.
crap.
Kitty, I'm having a hard time
RV
breathing.
Wonder in Tampa, we have a friend, Holy Christmas.
Holy Christmas.
Holy Christmas.
Is it
That's
Holly
pretty cool.
Christmas?
Okay, here we go.
Wait.
Alan says, I had a friend who raced a horse named Hoof-Hearted. Oh,
So good.
Hoof-Hearted.
Who?
Hoof-Hearted. Hoof-Hearted. That's awesome.
Keep saying it, Paul.
Hoof-Hearted. Hoof-Hearted. That's awesome. I think we should name our cat that. Ozzy, you want a name change? People go, what's your cat's name? His name is Hoof-Hearted.
His name could be Tay.
Our
King
RV
Shits.
Yes.
Our RV journal says, careful with the 50-50 idea, Paul. That may require a lottery license.
We're not doing 50. It's going to be like 10. So,
And that's if some.
Some of the they don't leave the RV thing. So, anyways, guys, it is 10 p.m. You guys, classical rock. Yes, George, that's exactly what we were thinking. So, Shelly's son was Chris Smith. Well, that's close to
oh
Christmas.
my God.
10 o'clock.
Bob and
time to
Tim's
call it.
Excellent Adventures have a niece named Holly Berry.
There you go.
That's pretty awesome.
There you go.
So I think this is time that we're wrapping it up already.
Yes, let's wrap it up. John Corbett, he doesn't RV, but he loves our channel. Thank you very much. That's awesome. And you guys all have a very, very, very happy New Year. Safe. We want you to save that for the RV thing and then come party with us like rock stars. And we'll celebrate New Year's every single night for 4 days.
And if you're not going to come to the RV thing, and obviously you're going to tune for the last Saturday of the year, before that, you're going to see a lot of pictures of the RV thing. And you're going to see a lot of probably tuned to catch up of what's happening during the RV thing all this time. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining us too.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin and Laura, for joining us tonight.
Thank you for
and helping
joining.
us say hello. Thanks to Tom and Faye for our awesome
Yes.
shirts.
Yay.
Awesome, awesome. And we will see all of you guys on the 11th at the RV thing.
Happy New
See
Year,
ya. Happy New
everybody.
Year. Yes.